We're waiting for the ads to end, so give it a moment. We got like 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't even have the avatars up. What's up? Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I forgot to turn avatars on, so we didn't get the bounce in and all that shit. I'm very tired today. Y'all are probably gonna get a 3-hour stream out of me maximum today before I go to sleep or further weaken myself through exhaustion for one reason or another. You heard you turned on this channel. Hey, Pixie.
Hey. Hey.
Oh my god. Everything. I'm super sleepy. Anyways, hello everyone. To avoid getting misclassified as a certain category of stream, I will be increasing the size of my pride pin 300% so y'all can all be aware without me saying a word, and I'm just gonna challenge Twitch to point the gun at me today. But also, hi, hello.
Hey.
Welcome to another stream where when I want to watch Raccoon, but my bitch wife wants to watch Dog. Oh, fuck. But yeah, hi, hello. I'm here to be y'all's distraction for the next 3 hours from the current ongoings that shall not be spoken of. We're going to be playing Sandland. It's me, bitch wife, first name, last name. Says so on my birth certificate. And he also added, I wish I wasn't living through a historical event pin. Honestly, like, I just want to pin, like, have that in big flashing text at the top of the screen at all hours for the next 3 weeks. And then again in January. Just the whole month of January. But yes, where we last left off with Sandland is I genuinely forgot. You want to recap for me if you remember?
I vaguely remember it beyond us taking a break for Clock Tower, which is mostly we did a little bit of main story, and then the entire rest of it was us wandering around finding side content to get lost into, including a bunch of side quests that got us new weirdos to hang out in our town, which is getting pretty big compared to the ghost town it was before.
Hi, again. I forgot to turn on my filters, which actually probably made me sound more clearly without nearly as much echoing.
Yeah, also for some reason I remember one of those quests involved the woman who was weirdly fixated on cow shit. I don't know.
Oh shit, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Just memory hold that entire exchange.
I don't think it's necessarily memory hold, as I'm operating on a reduced amount of normal sleep because I was here up early thinking that the package was here, and then like laying in bed staring at the clock, looking at the camera that's pointed at outside of our door and going, wait a minute, it's fucking 9 in the morning. Why am I up right? And then I just said fuck it, got up and started playing Minecraft for a few hours until around 11 o'clock, and then I just sat and stared at the fucking camera until the UPS guy walked up to our door, read the sign, and went, oh man, how am I gonna prove that I delivered this package? And I opened the door and he was like, oh hey, cool, here you go. Fucking shout out to UPS guys who actually like don't 100 like hate their job but still kind of push on. Like those dudes, we need more of those people around, and they need to be paid more because like that dude, if I had the money to hand him a tip, I would have handed him a tip and be like, here's a little something for you. Buy yourself a nice fucking burger here in a while and just savor its taste while you can. But
there's a certain energy when you're talking to like working people where it's like just familiar enough with the bullshit of their job that they know what parts of it they can like safely downplay or ignore.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that would have been awkward, wouldn't it? All right, well, I don't think anything's worse been on this stream. It's not really not safe for work. So
shoutouts to Pyrocynical.
Fucking right. No, people already know what I'm into. That's the funny thing. It's just I'm concerned about somebody. Where's my controller? Oh, I hit the drink button. Oh my.
Yeah. Well, drink, bitch. Hydrate.
Y'all can't see my face right now, but I'm just like looking like disconnected from my soul. I feel like if I ever get into streaming, I got to do that as a monthly bit. It gets more and more dire with each time. Yeah, I just commissioned one of my friends to make me progressively weird, like dubiously safe for work material, where it just starts turning into like the crystal treatment fingers thing, and then it like quickly devolves into the legs and arms are just really long, but the body is perfectly normal, and you're just like as time goes on, y'all are just getting progressively more confused at like where it's going. Like just after a while there's just one that like is just perfectly normal, but because of everything that came before it was really fucking weird, somehow the latest thing, despite being so normal, just manages to out weird everything else before it because it's normal. I
thought we were about to go the route of Euro gets progressively more abstracted.
Oh my god, I just turned into a Dalai Lama painting.
No. You turn into a Monster Hunter wild beta mod.
You have no clue how close I was to asking Piffle to do something like that, just as a shit post.
Just make a version of your avatar that looks like a paper origami model.
Did I go for naming? Was it Dalai Lama or Salvador Dali? It was Salvador Dali. Sorry.
How the fuck did you mix them up just because they have Dolly in the name?
Look.
No. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna
fucking mute you.
Just play the fucking.
I'm gonna fucking mute you. Like, I don't think I've been on stream with me being 4 hours asleep.
Mr. Chat Room, humiliate this Tanuki.
No, Salvador Dalai Lama. Yeah. the cloned sheep that yeah, I'm not even gonna finish that joke. I don't even know where I was going with that one. Mod send him to the PP smash. Alright, I had remembered to play for a minute, so give me a second, everybody.
Been 2 weeks now?
It's been about so, yeah. It's mainly just because that, like, I'm at half brain capacity today.
And also you've been, like, jumping around between a fair few different games lately.
Boy fucking howdy have I.
Here we go.
I believe the vehicles do use...
This man above me, fish react him. You have no clue. Like, there's like 3 interactables that I want to add, and one of them is just throwing a fish
We
at
should
me.
keep our distance from the army base. Look, tank treads. Seems like they brought a whole brigade.
Great. We can take them all out in one.
Is
fell
your
swoop.
shit really that delayed? Joe?
What?
Is your audio really that delayed?
What do you mean?
I heard your headphones. That was like a whole fucking 3 seconds of a delay.
Don't worry about it.
All right, as long as you're okay with it.
Also, we loaded the correct file, right? I feel like this might be a little ways back.
I mean, we have no choice now. It was the one with the most play hours, so yeah.
Okay, then I'll trust that.
Wait, 31, 37. Yeah, we're 37 hours of playtime, and the closest one we have is like 31 hours. So
Right.
what was going on? I remember now. Anne got kidnapped by the forest army from Spino, and we have to go recover her now from a location.
Okay, so we follow the tank treads.
Yeah, we follow the tank treads if we want to progress the story. I'm gonna see what we have for quests. I think everything we have for quests from here is like dyes and shit.
Or yeah.
Oh.
Broke.
Yeah, everything here, we can hold this off for story today.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
There are cool ones we could
Thought
pick
makes my
up,
No.
but that'll be for later.
Yeah.
Well, main story at this point.
Yeah.
Gotta make the most of the journey.
I'm not saying we're gonna do
no
it now.
holding back.
There's a reason why.
I hear something. Over here.
Let's go, Mud. God.
Huh?
Okay, yeah,
Was
this is all new.
the wrong way? It's so hard to tell. It all looks the same.
And? Wait. No, you're probably right.
Enough of this. Deception ill befits a princess. Cease this stubbornness for your own good.
So you recognize me? Even though it's been 10 years.
Of course. You may look older, but what's inside has not changed a bit.
Mommy.
Oh,
Little
shut the
smile,
fuck up. You of
big
all
talk,
people doing that.
Endless naivete.
She's hot, though.
I know. We're in the desert, you idiot.
But you have changed, Rosetta.
Everything's hot in the desert.
You used to
Are you
be so
kidding me?
kind.
That bird is hot. That dinosaur is hot. That egg is hot. That water is hot.
Look,
Actually,
she's
no,
hot.
it's not hot.
Let me have my moment.
No,
Yes.
you're not getting shit in this house.
To change is to be human.
Joke's on you.
I would say you're the odd one for remaining so stubborn.
It looks like the moon. She moonlights as an admiral for the pirate.
Exactly. I get
Merrowib
I get Merrowib violets or I get Merrowib vibes.
Merrowib violet. You get Merrowib violets every day.
The little violets from Merrowib.
In any case, that's enough pointless chit
She's just
chat.
like flowers, I guess. I don't fucking know.
All she needs is a gun.
We
She
have
has
an
a tank
Aquanian
battalion.
radar
What are
back
you
in
talking
Forest
about?
Land. There is no point in continuing this charade.
The Shira.
Raccoons see a woman with stern eyebrows and a deep voice and wheeze like they're having an asthma attack. You have no idea, Pixie.
The girl escaped.
Stern eyebrows, deep voice, and a uniform. Don't forget that part. Did you need to do that flip? No, you absolutely. What am I talking about?
General Rosetta, there are demons here!
Zoinks!
Pull yourselves together. Remember General Epi's report. Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade. Have no fear. Attack!
That's why I had my eyes. It's good for the good of the world. Oh no, Pixie.
Is it a faux pas to go into the desert with your tanks painted fucking black?
I mean, it probably works really well in the forest land.
Yeah, but I mean, like, isn't it proven that of all the different kinds of pigments, black is the one that retains heat best, which is why people tell you don't wear a black shirt in summer, because you're going to be sweating even more than usual?
I mean, the real question should be why are these tank models the exact same as the Royal Army's tank models?
Look, I'm pretty sure even in whatever post-apocalypse hellscape this is, military and industry isn't going to discriminate against whoever's Zenny.
No, we already established this may not actually be post-apocalypse.
I know, but you get what I mean.
Just whatever post-disrepair kingdom this is.
Yeah.
Ha! Too easy.
In the desert, black is whack.
Yo, look at him throwing it back. Holy shit.
We won't give in. For the honor and glory of our general!
You want to go at it again?
He
Stop
just
right
sits up and
there.
there's a grenade under him.
Oh, God. Don't Victory Gundam this bullshit. I think that was Victory Gundam,
Yes,
right?
I believe it was Victory.
Sorry, I messed
Hey, there's
up.
the gun.
Don't move.
Nicely patinaed revolver at that.
I was unsure if taking a hostage would phase demons. It seems it has turned you into kittens.
No
Everything
flash,
you've
just
heard
all
about
bare
demons is
metal.
untrue.
Revolver Ocelot would be proud.
Yep.
You truly have changed.
Just some humble wood
to the
furniture on
same
the
old
grip.
bleeding
That's
heart
it.
You used to be.
And you, Rosetta. I don't even recognize you.
No, you freaks know where the Aquanium's hidden, do you not? Good. Bring it to me, or else.
No! Don't do it! Forget about me! Keep the Aquanium safe! Afraid I can't do that, Anne. My sis would eat me alive if I let anything happen to you. Yells!
Oh, and they actually make you do it.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Enables rapid fire of main cannon at the cost of mobility. Fixes vehicle in place.
All right, so we're just hopping back in the tank, right? Oh no, we walking.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Becky.
god, you're in Aquanium? I'm a Virginia.
Yeah, no, Laser, this is like fucking StarCraft siege mode for me. Like, cannot call a ride now, which means there's a side route here.
Prince,
What? You trying to say we can't give this up just to save some girl?
I would never. We can't leave Lady Lilith's daughter in the hands of her enemies.
The thief does have some scruples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're passing it.
Give me a second. Something is moving in the background that should not. Oh, that's tucked away. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
they buried that shit.
I mean, they didn't bury it that much. They just tucked it in a way where if you were driving by really fast, you wouldn't notice it. Oh, the frame rate is
After
fucking
all
up.
that trouble to get our hands on this aquanium, we're just gonna fork it over to them?
Not all of it. All we're giving them is this one capsule.
Huh?
After all, they still don't know that we also got the one from the Merrick battleship.
You realize that the
And what
tunnel
they
is
don't know, they won't
echoey,
get.
right?
I see. Serves them right.
Look, Rao is not perceptive of the way the game's audio engineering works. Don't worry about it.
The general over there is just like, I heard everything they just said. Oh, I need to remove that index goals marker since it's finally here.
I don't know, let everyone celebrate for a little bit more.
I mean, we'll celebrate when we get a stream going. Sure.
Yeah, and then you can
Have
play
it here.
Boneworks and fight off nausea every 2 hours.
I mean, you will be. I won't. I mean, I'll be playing it, but yeah.
Then throw it to me!
We did what you said. Now let Anne go.
Now why would I do that? I made no such promise.
What? But we gave you the aquanium!
Haven't you heard of a lie?
Did I say I'd release her in exchange?
I was hoping that
would
wouldn't come
ever
through the mic.
negotiate with demons.
Look, you gotta hydrate. You're in the middle of a damn desert.
Then what are you gonna do with her?
Like I would tell you, demon.
You...
You monster, Frisbee!
Feels...
They just go. Were you supposed to walk
okay?
away and like disappear, or was that just like the warning shot?
Them again?
Don't move! Follow me and the princess will pay. None of you are to move a muscle until we are fully out of sight.
Damn, I thought I busted up every last one of their tanks.
Looks like some of them just pretended to be out of commission. He got us good.
I know how you feel, Prince, but get a hold of yourself. We still have a chance to get Anne back.
That's exactly right. We know where to find more aquanium that we can use as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining
Oh yeah, just
smart.
hand over more thorium.
About
That'll
time we
grease the
powdered them into
palms.
dust.
Right.
That's the spirit.
Notice being a little aggressive today. There we go.
That's probably RA.
Yeah, we just edit that one frame of Beals with his mouth open like it's a fucking panel from fucking Berserk where people just put cakes near his mouth.
Yeah.
Discuss our next move.
The one fucking guts with the stark white eye just screaming his head off.
Yeah. I think that specific one is the first post ban or the first Ban of the Hawk encounter that Guts has with Griffith. I think that's what that scene is.
It's been a while.
No, it's the one where Casca is traumatized. That's right. I need to actually sit down and read Berserk in its full.
Yeah, you definitely do.
All right, so let's see what the fuck this is all about. We have like 2 alt systems that we just got.
There you go. Outrigger.
Whoa, Vespa, thank you for resub.
People used to pass through here all the time. Now, the
Brother
entire
shipping
area is
the
deserted.
message after. Fuck.
The neat roads disappeared under the sand. Only deadly creatures replaced them.
Maybe humans disappeared.
Nice. One down.
Oh,
Oh, that just has its own magazine and everything.
okay.
That's the fuck you button. Gotcha.
That's just a nice fat volley.
hope we get a chance to play that at some point. I don't think I've ever actually got to play any of the Mario and Luigi games. I would love to.
But some of them have stronger or weaker points than others, but there's not really a bad one among them. Yes, this is me saying that Dream Team is still a good game. Shut the fuck up.
Everyone has a game that they that they say is a good game, but they have criticisms about when it comes to franchises.
Yeah.
It's like me and Monster Hunter World. I still think it's a good game. It's just I have some small problem with it. I don't 100% agree with how the devs ran that game. It's perfectly fine. People should still love the game. What it did is fucking 100% welcome in my book. It's just their post-game or their in-game quest structure is not the best. That's my main qualm with it at the end of the day. It's just their in-game quest structure is just not great. What do you mean? Paper Jam? Paper Jam is a great game. Same with the game that people never speak of.
Oh yeah, Color Splash, that game everyone forgets exists.
That game that people absolutely use as like the prime crucifixion of the death of the Paper Mario franchise. And I'm just like, is Paper Splash really that bad? And much like Final Fantasy 12, nobody actually says that it's that bad. They just emphasize that it's bad and refuse to explain why.
Wait, you've run into people who are like that about Final Fantasy 12?
Yes, there were a lot of people who were like, okay, so is Final Fantasy 12 like actually bad or is it good? And people are just memeing.
Well,
And they're like, no, it's bad though. And I'm like, okay, but why is it bad? And they're like, it's bad, trust me. And I'm just like, you're not making a convincing argument.
Especially now that you've actually played it.
It's good.
It's good.
It's a good fucking game. It feels a little incomplete, but like, it's a fucking good game.
knowing what they
like,
can do and what their
even for
weaknesses
how
are will help you
incomplete
fight
it feels,
effectively.
it still feels more complete than some other fucking games I've played.
Yeah, and even with the Zodiac Age changes, like, I've seen the old changes and I understand why people would have qualms with it.
Yeah.
But it's not like fucking 13's weird paradigm system where like you can just accidentally lock a character into an entire playstyle and not be able to pull them out of it.
No, you can. It just takes a fuckload of grinding.
Yeah. Yeah, the occasional combat wall I've actually experienced. There is a Esper that in the area that I'm currently in before I took a break from it, is like hidden behind a massive like space of like grossly over-leveled enemies that you have to get through to get an Esper that like by the time you're able to fight those enemies safely, you don't need that Esper anymore because everything that comes after it is much better.
I'll be honest, I like barely use Espers in Final Fantasy 12 in general.
I think I've only used like one. Hold on, if I got a buzz.
Hey.
Oh, first, give me a sec. Okay. But yeah, no. Also on the topic of Monster Hunter World, I've talked with it about a couple people and I realized that I wasn't 100% clear about my stance about that game. I like the game. On like a meter of Monster Hunter games, like the bottom is still very high in terms of like games that I have a lot of love for. Like even if Monster Hunter World is at the bottom of my top Monster Hunter games, like it's at a bottom in a place that still says, no, I still love this game. There's just a couple of problems that make it not a game that I just couldn't vibe with 100%. Monster Hunter World is a great game. everything that it did that got carried forward has been incredibly welcome. The changes in the combat system, the way the worlds are handled. I'm a little bit iffy on the cinematicness that they introduced in World that's carrying into Wilds, but I'm not opposed to it. I think it's really fucking cool, like, to actually have your hunter participate in the story in a similar capacity to how your character participated in Monster Hunter 4. And again, when I say that, like, I'm not too sure about how I feel when the dev for World is working on Wilds. Like, it's not necessarily I'm not sure how I feel because I could end up disliking it. I'm not sure how I feel because I'm a little scorned by the double basil that gets you out of the in-game content and into the or out of the main game content and into the rest of the game itself. And from what I've seen through interviews, the guy's learned his lesson. He's gonna be aiming towards that really good middle ground of how people like Rise and how people liked World. And Vespa, Rise was a different director. Rise was a director that also co-directed Devil May Cry 4 and 5. The guy, I'm like forgetting his name because I'm like very sleep deprived right now. But like the dude who did Rise worked on what a lot of people define as like a very good not like the golden era, but a very good era of Monster Hunter, which is like Rise has the same director as Generations and Generations Ultimate 4 and Portable Third. And like the World director, that was his first project as like a mainline game director. And again, credit where credit's due, he did exceptionally well for what he was handed. And like, I will never disrespect the dude's works, or generally anybody who loves the game. I will disrespect people who make it their entire personality and say that I'm bad for liking Rise over World, though, because I've had people say, "You like the bad Monster Hunter." What's up?
Story's behind you. Where are you going?
Hey, Knight, is it just my imagination? Oh yeah,
What's the trigger for him giving you the free stuff anyway?
Time.
I'll make it worth
Oh,
your
just
while.
playtime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like every 30 minutes he adds another item to his pool.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my opinion on Monster Hunter World. Especially with Wilds coming out, there is gonna be a stream for Wilds. I skipped streaming it on the beta because that beta was a trash fire. But it's also a beta, and it was very clearly a Wilds. It was very clearly a early build, and I understand that sort of thing happens. I don't blame Capcom for that. That's just like, it's the same thing with Halo Master Chief Collection. So somebody probably shipped the wrong build into the beta, and it's perfectly fine. It happens. We don't know how their crunch culture is for Wilds, and I have 100% respect for the devs. So Monster Hunter fans, man, this game is so much better than the other games for X, Y, and Z. Other Monster Hunter fans, big weapons, big monsters, and I get to fight them. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, genuinely, my view about World versus Rise is holy shit, two cakes.
Yeah, Lisa saying something that I also feel as someone not particularly invested in Monster Hunter. Seeing opinions around in Monster Hunter is so funny to me. It's literally the image of the guy pointing at something called coolest thing ever and going, "This is fucking dog shit."
Yeah,
actually.
No, like it's so funny that I can actually boil down the two kinds of people who play Monster Hunter, and it's the kind of people who go holy shit, two cakes when it comes to Rise and Worlds. And the kind of people who are really wishing that World 2 would happen in spite of Wilds existing. There's like this group of people who are just like fucking begging.
I fucking hate cake.
Yeah, they're just like begging Capcom to just make World 2. To just give them more World. And I'm like, I'm like half like, no, I kind of feel like they should get World. Like a World 2, or at least one last little fucking expansion for Monster Hunter World. But at the same time, I'm just like, my guy, Monster Hunter Wilds is like right fucking there.
RA is just staring right through your soul right now because we're dealing with with an international hostage crisis, and you're still talking about fucking Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter fans really got to make everything about themselves for real. Goddamn.
Damn.
You don't look so good. Anyone can tell you've barely slept for weeks.
You don't look so chipper yourself.
A lot's happened.
Can we just point out that like RA is just standing next to a Peachy casually?
Well, yeah, he wasn't the one. He wasn't the one who committed a pogrom against their race. That was the dude that got deposed.
Wait, do you hold up? Do you remember that he's never seen a Peachy before?
I think he did see them
No,
last stream, didn't he?
He's never seen them still. This like him standing next to fucking our little bubby there is like
Capella, I think their name was.
Yeah, our little bubby there. He should be like kind of like, who's this fucking Gleeby Gleeby over here?
He just stands RA in the eyes and starts doing the alien singing, just the two of us.
We gotta be careful with that. Will Smith will copyright strike us.
Are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me?
apparently Joel got hit.
Oh, fuck that.
My nuclear take, all the best critics are also artists, which doesn't mean they make art, but they make critique into an art. Yeah. And those folk who think that being a critic means shitting on everything versus like, you know.
Like, I remember,
yeah.
I think I shared it watching a video recently of someone going through Aaron's infamous what was it, sequelitis video on the Ocarina of Time video.
Yeah.
And his main takeaway was Aaron makes some very good points. The problem is partially because it was the culture of the internet at the time it was made. He goes so far into hyperbole and subjectivity that it undermines the criticism, and he's already refused to extend an olive branch to the people that he is trying to, that are going to be watching this video, which is Ocarina of Time fans, which shoots his point in the foot repeatedly throughout the video.
I think one of the biggest things that, like the biggest takeaway about a post Ocarina of Time sequelitis era, when it comes to Aaron, is like, Aaron grew up on new ground.
Yes.
He knows how the internet's gonna be. I don't think he's ever gonna run that back, because he knows no matter how much he runs that shit back, people are still gonna fucking hate him for it.
Yeah, and like the guy who made the video did also make the point, this is not meant to be criticizing Aaron directly. I really just don't care to focus on that part. I'm specifically focusing on the video. If you care, whatever. That's not about this.
Yeah, I mean, he's also admittedly entitled to his opinion. It's like,
yeah.
Like, my Ocarina of Time is not necessarily Ocarina of Time, it's Twilight Princess. Where, like, a lot of people hype that game up, but to me, that game's like, yeah, it gave me, like, two things that I genuinely liked, and both of them involved two feminine characters.
Well, sometimes some people's Ocarina of Time is Ocarina of Time, but sometimes their Twilight Princess is Skyward Sword, and their Skyward Sword is Ocarina of Time.
Should we play Skyward Sword?
I don't know.
I kind of want to. I'm kind of, like, in Dark Souls 2, after I kind of had a conversation with Grind, like, about, and it made me realize that, like, there's a list of games that I just kind of, like, criticized without actually giving a fair chance beyond, like, a couple hours of play. And I feel bad now because I'm, like, looking back at those games, and I'm looking at Dark Souls 2, and I'm like, hold up, this game's actually looks kind of fucking good. I plan on visiting Dark Souls 2, by the way. I don't know if I can convince Grind to be on mic for it, but it will be visited someday.
The border's currently a powder keg.
Wait, we're gonna stop keeping the scene waiting.
There's only a small sliver of land beyond the big dam where our territory and forest lands meet in the first place. And with our armies at a standoff, not even a scorpion could slip through.
Let us at him. We'll just force our way through.
If you attack at the flashpoint, it'll look bad. Like we've allied with the demons to attack forest land. Then we really would be giving them a pretext for war.
I think that horse has left the stable, Sonny.
That's kind of a tricky subject, you know.
Our forces aren't organized. We can't risk all-out war yet.
So we can't go to Forest Land? Is that what you're saying?
Well, there is one way. Have you ever heard of the Cardamo subterranean lake ruins?
Dunno. Maybe?
Oh yeah, that one with the huge ass fucking map that we looked at and we're just completely fucking befuddled that we only visited a third of it.
Underground ruins north of the dam. They lead to Forest Land. Problem is that they're flooded. Now that the river's back, I don't know whether you can make your way through. At the very least, you're going to need some sort of boat.
In that case, we've got the perfect ride.
The hoverbot.
But we only have the core frame. Without Anne and blueprints, we can't assemble the bot.
Well, in that case, allow me to
Pollock.
lend a
Yeah,
hand.
about to say, we have Pollock, man. Don't fucking discount the Eebie Gleeby.
I still have the plans from when I was helping Anne.
Plans for a
Is it-
hoverbot? That's awfully convenient.
Is it bad that when like I saw his dialogue popping in, I was severely disappointed when it wasn't.
We've had like so many streams of talking with the Peachy already, so I'd say yes, it is.
I'm sorry, I love them so fucking much.
Good.
Like, they're the most peak Toriyama wanted to draw something simple because he's tired of drawing everything else. And he ends up making the most endearing fucking character ever.
Because he literally just takes the basic design from your common fucking like Martian gray aliens and just like goes, okay, let's add the thinner limbs that are going to become a staple of his later design going into Jocko. Just make the head a bit rounder and the eyes a bit like softer. There we go, done.
Like, isn't the whole reason why we got Fat Boo was because like Toriyama was so fucking sick of like the weird, complex, pointy villains he was always asked to draw?
I don't know. I do remember specifically him saying that he actually regretted giving Cell so many spots, but he admitted afterwards that if he had tried to get it to stop, it would just look off. And there were so many times he would look back at the first editions of his chapters and go, oh my god, how did I miss that spot? How did I miss that spot?
And then he runs that shit back in fucking Dragon Quest Monsters where you have a monster that just looks like fucking Discount Cell.
You have two that look like Discount
Oh,
Cell.
fuck, I forgot! In 3 as well, isn't it?
I think there's one in 5 and one in 6.
Oh my god!
Or at least they have the similar, like,
Well,
spot
the Peachy know
patterns he
their
does. They don't
parts.
look entirely the same.
That we do.
I'll stage a little distraction on the border. That should draw their attention away from the ruins.
So we're just gonna
Appreciate
fucking get our hoverbot that we've just been kind of like, oh man, I'm excited for this, and then we forgot about it when the battle bot came into play.
And it turns out they were just going to hand it to us for
What
story
would you like to
progression.
do?
I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen. But yeah, we're just gonna keep the story going. So we
They
can
should
see the
speak
new map.
normally, but their expletives are sudden EBDB greeby.
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of like runic or symbolic language like plugin someone has found for keyboards that you can punch it in and it looks like the fucking Namekian text from the Dragon Ball anime.
I was about to say, if you're wanting like the weird Eebie Gleeby sounds, like voice
not
mod
sounds,
literally has
symbols.
that. Oh, by the way, were you present for when I discovered that Super is not the highest rank?
What?
Okay, there was an off-stream incident that we haven't addressed yet. Okay, so also yeah, Laza, you're like rapidly you're putting yourself up there on the comment remarks right now, and I love it. Okay, so we have something new to discuss that makes this game so fucking hard. Let's get our fucking our lesbian truck made real quick.
Oh yeah.
And before we do that,
Hope to see you
I want
soon.
to address something that
What would you like to do?
is the elephant in the room and why I stopped my off-stream grind. So we're gonna visit our parts and we're gonna look for something specific. I don't remember. It was.
Was it in weapons?
It's a weapon.
Okay.
I don't remember what vehicle got it.
Oh.
There's 3 more tiers that we have to find.
Wait, so there's a tier for every color of the rainbow? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's epic, legendary, and mythic. Epic has low roll random stats that you can upgrade only so many times.
What?
There are bounties that are rematch. I went and did some of the rematch bounties off stream, and I'm really fucking glad that I did, because one of them really fucking sucked, and it was like not a good time at all. The hopper guy with the shield that we fought on stream originally.
It just hit me. So sorry, but this is what those fucking mod blueprints that we bought in that like little podunk town is for, isn't it?
Correct.
Oh my god.
So, the rematch fights, as they climb levels, they're climbing weapon drop tiers. The first rematch that I did off stream, the first of the 2 rematches I did off stream, dropped a epic secondary weapon, and another fight dropped an epic engine for the motorcycle, I believe, which we have on right now, and I forgot to address that. Each rematch jumps up a tier, and the fight gets progressively harder, which means you have to further and further optimize your vehicle's build. The hopper guy that we fought with, or the jumper guy that we fought that had a barrier originally, where you just pop the barrier and pretty much just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
His rematch is way fucking worse. The barrier only stays down for about 10 seconds, and then it goes full health immediately. You pretty much have to DPS him down slowly until he's at the red state, and then officially pop his barrier, and then just unload as much as you can on him before the barrier goes back up. That was like an hour-long task, which is why you see our save jump from 31 hours to 37 hours.
Okay.
Or 36 hours. That was like a 3-hour task for, or an hour and some change for the first one. The second off-stream bounty that I did was just like, yeah, just go in, fucking dump the entire cave full of fucking rounds and then leave. And then the third one was really fucking fun, and I'll actually be doing his rematch, his second rematch on stream. The epic, legendary, and mythical, and I think there's a 4th one, but the tutorial simply mentions that there may be more beyond this. Like, instead of just upgrading or bulk upgrading stats through like enhancements and shit, you can modify the weapons to be much stronger by, like, depending on the tier, a much higher margin than it normally is. However, each tier has a limited amount of modification you can do. You can add an effect or double down on an effect if the weapon already came with that effect. The stats rolled for the epic tier weapons are mostly random. But the higher the tier, the better the stats are the better the stats you can roll. And I think the bottom for the stats for like legendary and up is, I think, double of what epic gives by stock.
But still, you can do things like upgrading crit rate, reload time, and capacity already sounds like it could go insane.
You can fucking give it stats too, like status effects.
I know, but what if I want to hit it harder?
So from what I've experienced with the rematch with the jumper guy, the actual weapon builds I'm going to be leaning towards from here on out is not necessarily more stats, but raw, disable, or passive damage that is not done directly by me. Because certain rematches are going to have certain mechanics of the fight ranked up even higher each tier. For example, the barrier guy. The thing that would have had me beat him a lot quicker is to have system breakdown rate just disable the shields for an extended period of time out.
Yeah, but we're also not exclusively facing people and vehicles. We're also going to be facing like alpha animals and stuff, so system breakdown isn't going to be
Hope to see you soon.
100% worth it.
So-
It'll be worth it for the guys that we fight that we need it.
Yes and no. One of the 3 rematches, or one of the rematches that I opted to not do because I looked ahead a little bit, system breakdown does affect. It affects them in a weird way, though. System breakdown is more or less stun. Like, it will affect them. It will affect them about as much as...
I don't like that it has teeth, by the way.
It's a pterodactyl, dude.
Pterodactyls don't have teeth.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They have beaks.
Nobody showed Joe photos of geese mouth. Anyways, these guys, I think these, we get like one of these 4, or one of these 5, we get 1 rematch, and that's the end of these guys. There's a couple of more, but Bandit and Training Max, he's done. He will not get any more.
Yeah.
Rematches. He stays there. Diamond Boss is a sub-story. Every rematch is a continuing part of a story. More or less, he's just really bitter that he keeps losing to Beals, and like he's like a professional kidnapper for hire or some shit.
I mean, if I had a hairdo that reminded me of fucking Baby from GT,
Oh my
I
God.
deserve every ass kicking I got too.
Got it, DMing Joe several dozen geese mounts. Please do. Tricky Jumper Ken is the guy that I was talking about with the barrier. His next rematch.
Oh, those classic Ken strats. Always waking up.
Always with them fucking iframes, huh? This guy's next rematch is gonna fucking suck because his first rematch was just absolute pain. Ooch, I think we also did. I think I also no.
Oh, like potato chips. I like those.
I don't remember if I did Ooch off stream, but I do know I did him off stream, I believe. This is one of the ones that was actually fun because like his missile pods are like slow moving missile pods. It was like an actual fucking thread. It was really fun. This guy I also did. I think we did this on stream. We did Spades on stream already. But I know his rematch is that missile is gonna hit harder and fast. But yeah, these bounties are worth doing because I believe they do eventually, or they result in legendary, epic, and mythical weapon drop.
And even beyond then, they just give a good amount of zenny.
The weapon drops are worth more than the actual fights, the fight payouts themselves.
Well, you need the money to upgrade the weapons that they drop you.
Right, but the weapons sell for like 1,000.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like.
Have a look.
Hold up, I think you can sell them. I just saw people talk about that like epics sell for a gross amount of money in this game. And I was 100% sure it wasn't World of Warcraft 4
Anyway,
post.
let's build our hovercraft.
Yeah, because I want to see this
before this
forest
game
land,
needles the MMO player side of your brain a bit too hard.
I think it already did. What do you want?
Fair enough.
This shit gave me fucking colored item tier. You think I'm not fucking hyperventilating already?
4,000 zenny to build this bitch. Or oh no, you're already pre-gaming the upgrade. Oh my god.
We need a bunch of B grade bolts. Okay, we'll be right back.
Hope to see you soon.
B-grade bolts and premium bolt.
People spoiler free talks about this game was saying if you have the option to upgrade your vehicle like as you make it, don't mess that up. Because like certain vehicles are just paper out of the box even at level. It's best to keep your vehicles as close to the current current level as you can.
Because as we've seen, enemy vehicles in the wild do level skip.
Well, also bounties just fucking should be on shit. Make vehicle. Premium belt?
Premium bolt.
Okay, cool.
Now, what are we gonna name
Oh my
this?
god, what am I gonna call this one?
All right, what's a good music reference name for a hover car?
That's a good question.
What's the name of the fucking... of the song that the opening theme to Futurama is based off of?
Oh, fuck no.
Because it's like, that's the best answer that I have. I'm also seeing a suggestion of Major Tom in chat.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. I think I want to give this one a very... Because I think...
I'm also seeing Moonage Daydream, Oddity or Space Oddity, Sink the Bismarck.
I gotta...
Okay. You know what? Yeah.
It's the vehicle that Bulma meets Goku in. Or it's one of the vehicles that Bulma hangs out with Goku in, so...
I mean, that's also just the name of the Dragon Ball opening theme. You
The
realize.
first one? Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, my other suggestion was gonna be...
I wanted to get one Dragon Ball opening theme reference in this game.
It's better than my other reference, which was going to be Moon Unit, because I believe that's the name of one of Frank Zappa's kids.
What are we gonna name the battle bot?
Astley.
Really, Astley?
As in Rick Astley.
I fuck with that, alright.
Because of the whole joke about how Robo's theme accidentally sounds like Never Gonna Give You Up, remember?
Yeah. The peel-off machine.
Oh,
Really is.
Forest Land, here we come.
Every time we mention that the battle bot is a fucking
peel-off machine mixed with Robo.
I'm just like, yeah.
No, we better keep it with us. They said they've got an aquanium radar back in Forest Land. If that's true,
That means they could ping you,
trying to
though.
hide the aquanium's gonna be pointless.
Then they could
that's
ping
how
you.
They always seem to know exactly where to find it.
I think it's a little funny that they have an aquanium radar, but they required getting fucking Anne to get the aquanium out of fucking, you know.
I'm wondering if that was a bluff. Like, it could just be Toriyama being Toriyama, but I'm wondering if that was a bluff.
The aquanium radar?
Yes.
I feel like it might have been a bluff, too.
If that's true, it means that taking the aquanium with us will expose our own location.
Paint a target on you.
Would you mind showing me that aquanium for a second, please?
I can make aquanium grade weapons, and that's like the final tier of weapon.
Oh my god.
Their radar's probably just a receiver, one attuned specifically to the wavelength of aquanium.
Versus sending out radio pulses that bounce off the aquanium and back to them.
Oh, that's probably why they couldn't find exactly where it was. Depleted aquanium round. That got the fucking vet in me.
Oh, you know that's got to be an actual thing that they used back in the war 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Put it in a leaden box.
This should block the aquanium emissions.
Feels just like, why does it look like like a metal burlap sack? And Pollock's just like, it's called a Faraday cage. Do you not know about Professor Faraday?
I see.
I don't know that day of the week, so I guess not.
I don't know why that got me.
Of course not. But whatever they just did means that radar can't find it now, right?
As far as we were aware.
Right.
I put a little cell phone in it. It has 5G, which blasts
Well,
the
that takes care
Aquanium
of my
waves away.
Time to go.
We need a fucking version of that one Photoshop of just Beals holding up the Aquanium, and it's just the little Forest Land child disintegrating into a skeleton while crying.
No, it's gotta be. It's gotta be
Exactly did
not
they
disintegrating into a
show them
skeleton.
the
It's
way.
disintegrating into a demon village ghost.
Probably because they can't call back home while they're in Sandland.
I know it still slows
This
down
gap in their-
Wi-Fi, and people will still complain about how it does that.
Hold on, what? What slows down Wi-Fi?
Vespa saying something about I think compounding off something we said before.
Is one of the few advantages we
Oh,
have on our
5G being on the
What would you
same
like to do?
band as like Wi-Fi internet.
Yeah, I think so.
Same band, but like different sections of that band.
Let's see if we can upgrade the weapons now that we've upgraded the hover car itself.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, thank you.
Upgradable.
Only to max. Only to max. We can get it to level 2.
Secondary though. Secondary.
Sorry, I mixed my ups
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
my
More
triggers and-
quality Raptor alloy.
We actually
Rends.
we've been neglecting burning all of our baseline resources into
Into big boy
feasible
resources, yeah.
We have like a surplus of resources that we're just not using because we haven't converted them yet.
Well, let's at least make some quality Raptor shit.
I believe we need.
Yeah, that's Raptor. Quality Raptor. Omega Raptor scale.
Oh yeah, this is why we
or-
can't do it.
This is what you were talking about,
Yeah,
actually.
look, Forest
Okay.
Raptor scale, Omega Raptor scale, Crocodile Hide, Jungle
Okay,
Cobra.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
Honey,
Honey?
Soldier Bee Honey, Don Toronto Wing. Actually, that's related to a bounty. We need to do. I'll do that bounty off.
Yeah.
Dusky Toronto, Pale Toronto, Jungle Cobra. Peas for butt cheeks.
Thank you.
Just, okay, we better progress before we get left in the dust.
Yeah, like if we don't progress, there's like an entire tier of materials that we're just not going to be able to do shit with.
Well, let's get the hover car out and see how it controls for you then.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's slippery.
Words that no one has ever said. I hope it's slippery.
Well, so the reason why I hope it's slippery is because like, oh, this.
So these
Oh.
subterranean ruins.
Yeah.
How do we
Oh,
get
it strafes. Okay.
This pleases the Tanuki.
Past the southwestern checkpoint.
Look at this fucking slide. Okay, that's the kind of slipperiness that I'm talking about. Where it's got a little bit of like,
Because it's being propelled by the fan on the bottom.
well,
It's not
so,
like anti-grav.
fun fact, it's actually not it's not the fan that's propelling it. It's the, do I need a fucking like jingle for when Tanuki breaks into science talk?
Yeah, it's called the Sonic 06 loading screen.
So hovercrafts don't necessarily operate on propeller, but in fact, a thing called the ground effect, where if it moves close enough to the ground with air passing under it, it actually keeps it just suspended enough, but causes the air to accelerate enough to maintain lift. So it leaning like this is technically not correct, but at the same time, like there are hovercrafts that do
We
lean.
weren't even allowed to go.
So
anywhere
it's close
remotely
enough.
near.
It's still artistic license.
Yeah.
Zayu wanted to keep us.
How do we get out of the water though?
That's on you, brain genius.
I just kind of jumped into the river and just didn't really think about it, did I?
If enemies
Yeah,
take you by
that's very
surprise, just stay
scientific of
calm
you.
and try to get
Oh,
distance
wait,
from
hold up.
And
Oh,
then
does nitro
run
actually
away.
cause you to like slowly rise?
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back.
Here's
Assess
the great part,
situation
you
calmly
don't.
Instead.
Spoken with the Hermes voice. Here's the great part. You don't.
I think you can fast travel out of here at least.
So we just completely fucking ignored the tutorial, didn't we?
What do you mean we?
The royal we. Me, myself, and I. Oh, you know what? What is hovercraft ground effect like? Similar principles to how helicopters try to blow you the fuck off the landing zone you're standing on. Yes! And it requires so little fuel for them to do it too, which is why they're so eager to do it. It's no fucking, like, extra expenditure to just, like, rev up the props just a little bit to knock you off that landing pad.
Disappeared under the sand. Only deadly creatures replaced them.
As somebody who was on a ship that actually saw someone do that, the pilot got yelled at because you're not supposed to do that, because there's other problems that come with blowing someone off the landing pad, like I don't know, fucking throwing their ass overboard.
There's your rocket launchers.
Yeah, ground effect is cool in concept, but terrifying in execution, because it only takes, like, if you go too quickly and you have too much lift, you're either gonna be in a very bad position, and you suddenly have to account for aerodynamics over ground effect dynamics. And no, I didn't get yeeted into the sea. Actually, a friend of mine did. And he was fine. It was part of an exercise, and man overboard was called. But like, you don't want like the raw fear of being in the middle of the Pacific because you decided to play a fucking prank on a pilot who's very fucking capricious. Like, keep in mind, fucking pilots are officers, and a lot of those officers are like fucking spoiled brats.
Oh, hey, you got a bunch of quality bolts there, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, damn. Speaking of officers, I still remember that one fucking officer that I met that was like the coolest fucking dude ever.
Really?
He was 100% into punk rock, and he hated the fact that he was an officer. He wanted to be enlisted so bad. Because he just hates being a more direct hand to the guy. The dude was just punk rock. Let's just say that.
Like, he was literally in that point of, man, I fucking hate that I'm essential at my place of work, right?
Officers aren't even fucking essential.
Yes.
Let's be
Really?
real. They're like very.
Are you about to throw yourself into the fucking river again, by the way?
I almost did without thinking about that. Thank you for calling me on that.
How many times have we evoked this? Do I have to say this? Stop listening to death clocks, go into the water before we do these streams, because you do this like once a fucking stream.
I really do, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, the officer guy that was super fucking cool, and he really wanted to be friends, but like difference in rank was preventing it. He found out that I listened to a lot of like early to mid 90s punk rock for a while, and he was super fucking into that because he was a huge fan of like
Here we go.
I think it's like Social Disorder, Nirvana, and a few other major punk bands. And he was upset that he couldn't really like sit down and shoot the shit with me because he was a huge fucking nerd too, which kind of comes like par for the course for like general punk rock people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's really disappointing because like if I actually got to be friends with a dude, he would probably be in chat right now shooting the shit with us still.
Why are you going this way?
There's a grotto on the sand that we can now access.
Let's try to
Remember that one
this
that we
spot.
tried to do with the motorcycle that's up there? And we couldn't do it because we have to use a hover-based vehicle. It's like right over here. We're gonna do that real quick. I'm trying to remember how to get to that.
You might want to swap to a jump bot for this part, though.
I'm thinking so as well.
Because like that lift from the nitro is not super great compared to just.
We need a specific part we don't have access to right now. Because we have a I just remembered something.
Oh yeah, you didn't give it a chip slot.
Yeah, we'll give it a chip slot once we do our optional real quick.
Yeah. Be sure to give your hovercraft a little chippy.
Because Enlisted are hopped up on nicotine, caffeine, and hatred. Don't forget the caffeine!
Be sure to watch your steps.
Gotta say it
everyone.
twice, because
But
military was the only time I've ever had
With all the
met someone who made this dangerous concoction of energy drink that actually gave me heart palpitation.
What?
It was like Red Bull, Nas, and Monster all mixed into a bottle, and had a workout supplement thrown in there for good measure. It was like so much fucking caffeine that
There's a little scorpion hollow.
Yeah. It was so much, yeah, that's how you have a heart attack. It was so much fucking caffeine that I actually took like, it was only, I only took 3 sips and my heart was just going.
Narrow footing.
Biden here is just asking to get
I was like,
down a cliff.
oh, this is giving me abnormal heartbeat. Should I go to medical? And he's like, no, just go for a run. I'm like, okay, but should I go to medical though? I'm scared. Speaking of caffeine, did y'all know that the actual recommended medical dose of caffeine is only 120 milligrams? Anything higher than that is actually risking your heart exploding. I'm just gonna literally leave that fact at that. Yeah, 120 is the maximum recommended dose medically, because any higher actually runs the risk of causing your heart to rupture.
Say what? My chest detonates with the force of an IED.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel right now after
Wait,
having a
what the
Euro. We've got one of these before. We usually
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
No, we haven't.
This is our second one.
No, this isn't.
Yeah.
Since when?
You were present for that one. It's just
No, I wasn't.
I so casually grabbed it that I think you just didn't pay attention to it.
What the fuck? Why are you just stealing people's kids?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You just ran up and stole that fucking fetus like the tanuki you are, about to eat it, about to eat us the fetus.
Yeah, it's part of our diet. That and poisoned frogs. And poisoned frogs are fucking delicious.
I definitely hate to lose.
I don't think we're actually going to the Sand River. We took
yeah.
a detour and we're now just like, where am I?
Let's just follow the story marker like we said we were gonna.
It's right. Need to go up. This will be super quick. I promise. I was about to say, did my avatar just break for a minute?
Here we go.
Caffeine was my lifeblood, still is, just not as much. It's about the same for me. Joe can attest that I used to drink caffeine almost every day. And, while I wasn't necessarily addicted to it, I was getting to a point where, like, I was developing a bit of an immunity to it, where it was taking more and more caffeine for me to actually feel the effects. I realized that it's not necessarily caffeine that's the problem. It's the taurine and creatine that is often served alongside those energy drinks. I still love them. I'll still drink them every once in a while, but I actually moved to yerba mates recently. And because I had a yerba mate today, that's literally the only reason why I'm awake right now. I'm still writing off the caffeine from that. And that was like,
so it does work on this, by the way.
Yeah, that's why it's like we should go over here and actually address this, because like we have the vehicle to do something with this.
Whatever is at the end of this.
There's a grotto and I think a fixed occurrence legendary.
Oh, that's a lot of things that are pissed.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I see the cave.
There's another one not too far from here. Goblet Grotto stream. When we're having one right now.
Yeah, we're playing a little, and then afterwards we're going to enjoy a little bit of a game of Grotto Beast.
Oh, fucking, speaking of fucking crocodiles, I picked a fight with an alligator in Minecraft, and it was the funniest shit ever.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
Of course.
Yes, that's why I'm coming here.
Oh, of course you would, you fucking gemstone nerd.
Whoa, no, we need that for a huge upgrade. That's why I'm like, I'm coming this way for the upgrade. There's another one around here somewhere. So I picked a fight with the crocodile in Minecraft, and that bitch latched onto me and fucking spun me to death. It was the funniest shit ever.
Wait, they actually, whatever pack you're using actually gave them death roll?
Yes. You don't fuck. There are set neutral to lightly aggressive mobs that you should just not fuck with in that mod pack. Crocodiles, bears, obviously, and
I prefer running towards them.
oh my god, what was the other one? It's not whales, surprisingly.
Badgers?
Do what?
Badgers? I imagine those would be dangerous.
No, actually. I think it's raccoons.
Fucking raccoon?
Yes, so when you upset a raccoon, all the raccoons in the area within like a certain chunk, not block, chunk radius, will turn and attack you.
Oh, so it's a fucking Zelda Cuckoo situation.
Yes. You can tame them if you give them an egg, and it's adorable because they go and wash their
When you
food.
run into enemies in the desert,
Well, yeah, because they have the
taking a head
opposable
count
thumbs
is
to
a
do
good
it.
first
And yet
step.
they don't pay rent, the bitches.
Can't we just pick
I
'em off
honestly
one
think
by
it's adorable
one?
that raccoons just wash their
If
food.
there are only a few, sure. But with
They'll
large
sit there,
groups,
run
you
that shit to
risk
the
getting
water, and just
surrounded.
fucking just wipe that shit down. This guy's getting in the fuck way.
You ever think about how raccoons raised safely and in health and in captivity live like 4 times longer than in the wild?
There's actually, I looked into that a bit more.
Sounds more
Wait.
complicated than I thought.
You don't want them. Actually, they suffer a lot at the 10-year mark.
Really?
They develop medical conditions and shit. Like, from what I read, you don't want a raccoon to live more than 7 years, because at the 7-year mark, they start experiencing severe brain degradation.
I thought it was only like their average lifespan was like 8 years.
Yeah. Can you guess why? After I said that,
So it goes.
Yeah.
they just develop multiple
At least
sclerosis.
That was sort of fun.
Their brains just start like degrading, and if they're kept in a state where they're healthy enough to survive longer than 10 years, they just start like just decaying. Like they should not live all that long. Mind you, if you still have a domesticated raccoon, still give them a full happy life. Don't let this statement be like, all right, well, time to put mine down.
Yeah.
Give them a
no-
full happy life.
Like it's just it is a unfortunate fact of their biology, I guess. But like still, if you're someone who is in a position to like do right by animals, do right by animals.
Yeah. Like, veterinary medical science is not quite there to give raccoons the same reason why humans are living longer and longer. Like, they go through about the same thing that a like 120-year-old human being would go through. There's just whole functions of their brain that just say, yeah, I'm good.
Prince, easy on the boost.
I mean, even then, they're already smart enough to know to pick grapes off a vine. Maybe we give them another few years, and they'll be smart enough to actually understand the underlying themes of Fight Club.
I'm gonna be real with you. As of late, I've been 100% convinced, even though like I'm still not vegan, and I probably won't ever be vegan. But like I am 100% in on the idea that if it wasn't monkeys that evolved into humans, literally any other animal would have been next in line.
Okay, Azala.
Like it's just there are a lot of animals that demonstrate near human-like intelligence that just
Chat,
cropped
someone
up
please
recently.
post a photo edit of Azala from Chrono Trigger doing the nerd emoji face.
Were it not for the filthy apes, the lizards would have taken over the world.
Look,
The desert gets
I'm not
awfully
saying
chilly.
that she had.
Take precautions to ensure you don't lose too much
If it was
body.
like genuinely, if it wasn't for the fact that she's wrote in a way that edges on being an actual historical bigot,
Yes.
like she would have
Like-
some
We seem to
fairly
be more
decent
vulnerable to pretty much
points.
everything.
Azala,
careful.
queen of the reptites, first historically recorded fascist.
Pretty much. Like were it not, it's the same thing with fucking Dark Prince Magus and the monsters of the world. Like
Yeah, the demi-human / mystics, depending on your dub.
yeah, like they genuinely, like the only reason they actually wanted to be bigots is because their leader.
Yeah,
And the
because
moment
of
you
Ozzy,
just-
because when you
stop
take out
and observe
Ozzy
your
and like the
surroundings.
post-game side quests, Medina just becomes
might make
completely
some
peaceful.
exciting discoveries.
And yeah, no, what Liza's saying, yeah, I often think about how
And
like
find some loot
human
as a
perspective
result,
and history makes
even
other
better.
animals lack intelligence far more pronounced than it actually is.
Yeah. Barely beat them by a few millennia, which isn't that long.
Yeah, like I don't think people realize like as much as you could say that evolution is relatively linear, the whole idea of it being linear leads further credence to the idea of the fact that everything can evolve into crabs means that some mammals could eventually evolve into humans.
But there's also to turn it around a little, there's also the problem where we look back on similar points of earlier points of history, rather, I should say, and we go like, man, what fucking idiots, I can't believe they believed this, and we just have to say, of course they believed it, they didn't have the science to know otherwise, shut your bitch mouth.
Yeah. I mean, there's some things where it was like, the science was already there, but said by a culture that the then dominating culture was considering certain not okay terms.
But then there's also things like people making fun of the idea of like old Russian cultures putting frogs in their milk to keep it fresh because they noticed that their bodies seemed to naturally clean bodies of fresh water that were nearby, so they figured, oh, this will work for our milk, right?
Well, not only that, but frog skin slime is actually like naturally antibacterial, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's part of why it keeps like milk from going bad and curdle. Hello.
What? Where?
What?
Oh, he's not small.
He is. That's hello.
Oh shit! Oh lord, he coming!
Okay, we got a fucking Jaws moment here on stream, everybody.
Yo!
Oh
damn,
wow,
boy, he thick.
Okay, so first of all, these things are much more agile in their natural habitat. Holy shit!
I'm gonna be real. I hope there's furry art of this particular crocodile. Just saying.
Motherfucker would really just stop for a moment to eyeball a death claw from Fallout to check the width of their hips before you decide if you want to give up. Shut the fuck up.
The funny thing about that is like there was consideration of Naya being a Deathclaw OC at one point.
Of fucking course there was.
Like super early concepts of Naya. Like I was so close to making her either a dragon or a Deathclaw. Which is actually one of the big reasons why I've clung to Dragon Harukumo so much. It's because it's me revisiting the original idea of Dragon Naya without actually doing just Naya again.
I do think it's sort of funny how Deathclaws have like progressed visually over the years, especially circa the Bethesda era, because I think at some point they eventually agreed that these are super evolved versions of fucking Jackson chameleons, I think is what it was.
Oh, Laser. I like how you think when it comes to that. That's fucking amazing. The amount of people that would shit the fucking bed. We gotta be careful with how much we talk about this, but the amount of people that would shit the bed of certain political persuasion gives me an infinite amount of joy.
That is such a perfect side grade to people letting their brains melt into slurry over the existence of pronouns, though. You have no idea.
Like, holy fucking shit, I love it.
So good.
I think this is the other grotto.
Yeah, because it seems to be... Hello.
I don't know if I should fight that one.
You've had your fill of fights.
In this vehicle, yeah. Ah, this might have been one I was thinking of. It was not. Oh, well. Some scorpion oil. There's a.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think if you hit that fucking water station, you could fast travel here, though.
Maybe. Pronouns, more of a casual nouns person myself. Well, if that wasn't a hint. Oh, do I have to?
I guess we can't do it in a combat situation. Fuck you.
I'll fight you with my fists, bitch.
Oh, they got beady eyes. I don't like them.
You got stuck, son. You got stuck. Where are your ups now?
Oh!
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Okay, just hide here for like a couple of days. You got some tins of beans. You can survive. Don't worry about it.
I think it's funny that I started talking shit and a crocodile was already halfway out of the sand. Like, bitch, I heard you talking.
Just all it needed was the fucking JoJo's to be continued arrow.
I'm gonna open fire on his ass. Fuck him.
Oh, you can still hit them when they're not surfaced.
Yeah, if you hit close enough to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say careful. Careful, buddy.
Just pull the animal reaction to a gator popping out of the pond. Yeah.
There you go.
Literally the happy that you
Blood
got
bug.
a fucking big old fucking fish and the
All
gator
right.
just snaps it right out of your fucking rod.
We got these grottos, so let's get back on to story, I guess.
See if there's any more. I think this is it.
Yeah, I think that just goes to the end of the river.
I think it's on the way.
Yeah,
keep
because there's
our
those
distance
ridges in
from
the
the army
way. I
base
think we should
unless
just
We think
pass
the ridges are in the way. And we already have the spot for story beat. We could just fast travel to that. But I also want to make sure I'm not missing any rare materials. I know there's supposed to be like a guarantee drop. I think it was just the quartz. Someone is like, yeah, there's like an epic loot drop there, and I'm like, oh, cool. You mean like
Can't
epic,
argue with
or
that,
like
but somehow I
loot
doubt
here,
they'd take
epic,
kindly
loot
to
here. Oh, okay,
intruders.
cool.
If we can't
It might have
talk
just been the
you out of it,
quartz.
Please, at least try to be sneaky about it.
Time for democracy is now. Bring out the guillotine. We the people decided that your head's coming off, rich person. Bye.
Shit.
It's gonna be really ironic if I actually make enough money to live off of streaming, and then yeah, they definitely don't want me doing that.
Yeah, no, that is a real ass invisible wall. All right, let's just fast travel.
Let's go to
over.
Mapu.
No.
There's mod kits. I think either here or somewhere else.
I think you're off a little.
Am I off a little?
Yeah, open the map again.
We're at Mapu.
What happened here?
Open the map again.
It's looking pretty beat up.
It could have been.
Yeah, you were off. A little more to the left.
What? For what? Mapu?
For the story beat. For the story marker. No, you went way past there. See?
We're gonna have to hop the river and go down the river this way.
No, you go to that gate there, and then you go down. See? Because that's where the river channel opens up.
Oh shit! This is one of the. Is another cave? I'm putting a pin on this. Putting a pin on. That's it. Like we're not going to it. I'm just finding it. Gonna put a pin on it. Or. Hey Tay.
Hey.
I guess that was the one that I was thinking. You remember what I'm talking about, right? Like one of the
Not at all.
one of the river adjacent routes just filled with water abruptly.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm so close to just being like, I'm just gonna go find it, but I think it's like
Nah, I
Right
think
here.
we just gotta like figuratively and literally put a pin in this and just keep moving.
wait, I remember now. It's right here. This is it. So there's a grotto that's flooded now. How close is that? Right over. We're gonna do a quick stop here, confirm it, and if it gets us across to this spot, we'll use that as a route to get to the story.
Okay.
Right, just now that I know that there's like 3 more tiers of shit that can just naturally occur in the world, I'm just like, I don't want to leave a stone unturned, because the better gear we have, the easier certain parts of this game is going to be. I think it genuinely was this one. If it wasn't, then
We can go into it easy enough.
yeah. which we're going to be going that way anyway. All right. Just so y'all know, the second we hit Forestland map, we're just going to immediately...
When fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots. Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
Oh, wait. No, we got to go to Spino, put some slots in, and then we'll work back.
Okay, yeah.
Because
we don't have EX chip slots.
We have a chip that increases the amount of hover. I forgot about that. And that's one of the vehicles that has hover.
What would you like?
What would you like? Quiet, EB Gleeby. I'm here to make chips. B grade. Need 8.
Hope to see you soon.
We can make that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all the B grade materials are fully unlocked right now.
Have a look.
B grade meter was like one of the last ones that I think we could not make. I say as we don't have. Oh no!
I guess we have to buy it?
Yeah, we gotta talk to somebody. Grades.
Thank you.
I don't remember where he was though.
We could just try the general store here. We've built up the town enough, it'd have to be there.
Yeah, perhaps. I just need to recall there's a
Welcome.
trader that we trade specific items into. Oh, sure.
Hey, look at that.
Fucking prove me wrong.
Yeah, you did it.
I think I might have been remembering correctly, but the issue is I was going for the freeway and not the bucket. We're trying to not spend too much time looking for that.
Yeah, but also, why would they make you do all that extra legwork when you have a general store right in your town that would sell you these early game parts when you need them?
Those are mid game parts, big grade meters. We won't see. We won't.
Early game. We were getting those from like day one.
It's because they're rare drops. We can't actually trade into those until like much later. Remember, we did a quest to actually unlock that specific part of that. See. Upgrade. We've done so many side quests that we can't just pin down exactly which one it was. There's so goddamn many of them.
All right, you know, your 2 chip slots.
Or
we level up our tank because that's gonna be our old reliable combat.
This thing is as good as it's gonna get until we get into...
because we need more quality alloy.
Yeah,
Okay.
like everything we have right now is locked into needing
quality raptor, and
Forest
which we
land.
need to be in forest land for.
I like how it explicitly states except hover, which implies that every vehicle is going to have a hover alt.
Yeah, so that's basically your one-up, your saving grace.
Stop. You need to stop having quests too, fucker. This is actually one of the quest chains. We can't get we're at a point in that. So this kid has like, we complete one quest and the next step opens up. This is our relic NPC, more or less.
Really?
Without actually giving you a relic. He just has a lot of quests that come from him, and like you complete one, another one is there because he asks a lot of bullshit. I don't know if it...
Burning up. I'm actually a little chilly.
I'm hot. Alright. Oh my god, I just realized what you said, Becky. Spheno, listen to me! She crashes through reality, upsets all the people who genuinely, I think is really funny that they're upset by it. Claims that she's the only person that has stole our kill in all the expansion. As I proceed to point out 12 other examples where that happened as well. I think we need 5. Oh. But yeah, part
We
modding.
could save that for later. That's a lot of money, man.
Oh, we'll get more money. Don't worry. If we don't have money for something later, it'll turn into an off-stream grind. And like last time I did an off-stream grind, it was actually really fun. So this is gonna be one of those very few cases where I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Like it actually was a really fun task. Getting up to the amount of money we have from like the fucking 300 we stopped with last time is super fucking quick. I promise you. Also, my mouth is not moving. Oh, it's because my volume's down and I'm talking quieter randomly.
Stop eating so much fucking peanut butter during
Nom,
the
nom,
stream.
nom, 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 nom.
Stop eating that peanut butter. I'm taking that.
I wrong dog that
taking that
shit.
peanut butter. No.
Okay.
At least put some jelly in there.
So yes, you see now, part modding kit, ultra modding kit, master
modding kit. Yeah.
These are the 3 tier: epic, legendary, mystical. That's it. I think when we get the forest land, we might have like one more show up, but I think these are the 3 main, the 3 last tier.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a fucking peanut butter fiend. I will actually have like spoon. If I'm given a jar of peanut butter, I will eat it by the spoonful. Honestly, yeah, we probably shouldn't get any of these because we should get at least a few part modding kits because we do have a couple of epic parts. But Ultra and Master, we shouldn't get till we actually have parts for them. There's one. Damn, that looks delicious.
I've never had gator, but I want to try.
It's
everyone
good.
says it tastes good.
It's very good. I've had gator. It's very good. Especially if you marinate that shit in like bourbon. Shit fucks.
But what about gator with gator? Delete.
Here we go.
Delete this person from stream right now.
Fun fact, that was actually the village we were looking for anyways.
Yeah.
Fried alligator is fucking delicious. Every Floridian, like, if you're out there watching our stream right now, please, like, double down on my statement about gator. I think our one, like, part-time Floridian is not that right now. He's probably having the time of his life realizing that he has a laptop that can run literally anything, and he doesn't ask, well, like, how do I know it will run it? The answer is it will run it. Stop asking questions. It's a 4060. Yeah, don't worry about it. Water pop in.
You ever hate when you just go outside and you don't see the water render over the distance properly until you get close enough? I hate going to the pool when that happens.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
Oh, fuck me. Wait, hold up.
We have to actually
Running
go
in a
through
blind
this
panic
thing.
gives them more
Okay.
chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
Bro, can you shut the fuck up for like 5 fucking seconds? Thanks. This is the 3rd door we have come across that's like this, which means there are 2 doors that could lead to an entirely different map now.
Oh my god.
Hey, yo, I didn't know I was playing fucking Minecraft. What the fuck? We in the Underdark.
I didn't know we were doing Sunken Temple of Scala today.
Oh, no, that's even better.
Maybe it's just a matter
Let's
of
fuck,
seeing
don't
so
know.
much water here. But this place seems almost holy to me.
Blech, you're making me want to barf. My head hurts.
Mine too.
Oh, I think they're inhaling spores right now.
No, I think it's just that they're demons, so if this place is holy, it's actually like
awfully
giving them fucking Beals is having
hovercraft.
it's got Jesus cooties on it moment.
Ew, it's been blessed by the Christ. Ooh. Ooh.
Hello.
Like demons aren't actually affected by holy water. They just think it's really nasty that you took this water that you stuck your hands in. They're just germophobic and you just threw dirty water at them.
God, that actually reminds me. There's a fucking gag that I think got left out of the game that was in the original version where, or in the original manga where someone goes and throws, tries to throw like holy water at Biel's, and one of the like Kamaitachi, like ferret demons, gets in the way, and he goes, "Ha! It doesn't work on me because I'm a Japanese demon, idiot."
Okay, real fucking talk. I actually love it when
Octopus.
we're gonna back up a minute. I actually love it when like people enforce the idea that different cultural demons operate on different rules.
Yeah.
Like you just throw holy water at like a demon that's not from America, and the demon's just like, "What the fuck you do that for, dude?"
Or not from Europe.
Oh yeah, Europe too.
The exit's right on the
It's
other
why
side.
I actually prefer how
Like this.
holy symbols worked in like the
only we could
original
raise
Bram
the
Stoker
water
novel versus how it's become like pop culture osmosified, where it's not so much the symbol itself as the person being very pious and having faith in that symbol, which then causes the vampire to recoil. Which is why, by that same logic, if you wanted to use, say, a Star of David, that would still work if you are truly a believer of that faith. Although I think there is one B movie that took it further where, fucking, what was it? I think it was like, joke's on you. I don't believe in anything. And he's like, oh wait, you're a banker, and he pulls out a fucking hammer and sickle, and the vampire just hisses.
Suspicious
I was about to say, fucking demons very confused when like a grunge fan just breaks out the fucking Nevermind album from Nirvana, and he's just hissing because it's that dude's holy symbol.
No!
That could work under that logic, though. That could work.
Woohoo! Water level raised.
Holding up a figure of Super Pochico and instantly atomize the Hemomancer.
Come on, let's head on over. Here we go.
A furry gets approached by a fucking vampire, only to realize that the furry's in a Renamon costume. He just immediately recoils out of reflex. Doesn't matter if the person is actually that into Renamon, just the idea that furries practically worship Renamon.
Oh, so they were turned into a vampire while they were a circa 2004 Something Awful poster. Gotcha.
I mean, it holds the same fucking logic. You just say, "Someone not straight!" and the Something Awful person will hiss loudly and throw slurs at you.
Either that, or there'll be that random Something Awful person where they'll play along and they'll tell you their favorite Marxist maxim. And then they'll go, "Hey, want to look at this awful, like, trash Mexican movie from the 1970s? I've got like 30 of these on my hard drive. Let's go."
Damn.
Like, there's no middle ground with those. Let's be real. You're either going to get someone who's the coolest motherfucker on the planet and grew up and was able to get their cringe phase out so they could grow up past it, or people who are still prenaturally stuck in the past.
What Next just said.
Someone's Kate Bush Hounds of Love album has the potency to vaporize a vampire.
Walk in the park.
I think I might have accidentally sank a
Don't worry about it.
treasure chest.
No, don't
These
worry
all
about
seem
it.
to be just ancient coins, and we haven't had a reason to really, like, actively hunt them yet.
We've spent our gold coins unless we...
No, we have a surplus again.
Okay.
Just for whatever fucking reason that NPCs stop carrying shit to spend on.
Maybe there'll be an update when we get the new map. I don't fucking
I
know.
hope so.
Because there's nothing in the flavor text that says the ancient coins can be sold for money, right?
Yeah, there's nothing that says it. And even so...
Because if it turns out we've literally just been sitting on Zenny, we haven't properly turned in, I'm going to be a little pissed off.
I'm gonna shrug at it, honestly.
Like, not a lot,
It's
just a little.
It's a rainy day.
Unfortunately, the sparking barrier...
Oh! Fuck you, we're playing Halo now.
Holy shit, yes we are!
You can tell this was not meant to... I was not meant
Abso-fucking-lutely.
fucking stop me.
Your health bar came up. There's gotta be something hostile. Ew, hello.
Interior crocodile alligator.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
I want to rub his tummy.
You can rub it with missiles.
Oh.
Well, it's already dead, so too bad.
Just
It's
give him
not
a
gonna
little
be the
tummy
same.
pat and send him on his way with a meal. Preferably Ted Cruz. That guy's
Now that Cancun sun has made him too gamey.
fucking, he's in power again. That's all I'm gonna say
we
about that. Like, he's senator again.
Oh, those ripples on the puddle are kind of... Yeah.
Too close.
Yeah. I love him politely shoving the door as he gets out like that.
Rising, isn't it? Better get over there.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, again, those despawn very quickly.
Yeah, they're very aggressive with that. Not that I blame them, like...
I feel like a
culling
better
could be
word for it would be optimized.
Yeah, about to say, like, it's fucked. The word optimized definitely comes into play for this.
This thing better not come to life, I swear to God.
I think it'd be kind of cool. To have a little Leviathan fight with this bitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, fucking... I don't know.
I'm gonna make a bunch of people very sad. Have a Derole fight. Those of you who know that boss name is currently having tremors that Sega is never gonna do anything with that boss ever again.
Why do you want to shoot Lana Del Rey? She's been through enough.
Derole, which is the fucking Phantasy Star Online boss.
Looks like the passage continues.
Probably one of the
Water's
best
too
ones
high
in the
to
game,
keep
in my
going.
opinion. So interesting.
Oh, now we have to drain the water. Okay.
But the water wheels.
I wonder if we're royally fucking with someone's hydroelectric grid right now.
Forest Land, just very confused why the lights are dimming.
Just tried to watch the local football game, and the TVs just go off as soon as someone's about to make a winning goalie kick. Suddenly, there's like 16 different riots going on in 16 different parts.
You can see me trying.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
Think smarter, not harder, buddy. There's that QA brain in you.
That's fucking funny. Oh, I love that. I love that the game actually was like, no, you can't do that though. This game's been very clear about things it doesn't want you to do. If it doesn't want you to do that, it's going to fucking push you. Thought you fucking could escape me.
Hello.
I will be getting out.
Copper coin. Silver coin.
Yeah, all these fucking ancient coins. Give me something useful. Like, I don't know, fucking quartz. Need plenty of that shit suddenly.
Just watch, we're going to find a vendor for these things, and we're going to be suddenly just scratching our necks like a crack addict looking for these damn things.
Looking for the coins.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been very good about getting them, whether or not we actually need them. So I can't really complain. I'm gonna be real. I haven't paused to look at the map for a reason. I'm scared.
You're afraid to see how big it'll be.
I'm scared this is gonna be another fucking big one. Fuck you.
Fuck you indeed. Fuck you indeed.
Another copper coin.
Another copper.
Copper's the only one that we haven't had a use for. We had a use for 1 silver.
So that's a literal penny for your thoughts there.
Penny for this dungeon to tell me if it's fucking huge or not.
Oh my god. Just a straight hello.
Again, I don't think we're supposed to be doing this like that. You know what's really fucking funny?
What?
Speaking of fucking hyper complex fucking structures. What? Oh shit.
Hello.
There's a mod in Minecraft called Dungeon Now Loading that gives a reason to go and hunt down the square box quote-unquote dungeons of Minecraft, because there's a guaranteed at least one spawn, depending on how much you explore your world, of like a fucking 5-hour long dungeon, like an actual dungeon with like mechanics and shit you gotta deal with.
Huh.
And I saw a Reddit post, which there's
more
there's a
Walton
red flag
guns.
already. I saw a Reddit post about a dude who's running a Minecraft server with that mod on, complaining about how his players keep, like, he took everything out of the dungeon outside of what is needed, and he complained on Reddit about how the dude, like, he's upset that his players keep coming and going as supplies are needed, and he's like, he's asking Reddit, should I make it harder? They're like being too careful. Should I just make this dungeon harder? And I more or less like wanted to reply to that post saying, my guy, you just self-reported that you're a bad DM for Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, your players are playing at their peak performance. Better make it hard, or better make it harder.
The whole thing with dungeon crawlers, you go in as far as you comfortably can, you get the fuck out, and then you go back in and start over.
Yeah, it's called expeditions. That's what I literally call them. Like that's a whole like tactic and skill set. Why you turn off my light? Fuck off.
There's enough glowing green, you don't really need the light.
No. Midnight. What if it gets too dark?
Oh my god, this fucking camera.
Again, I think we're supposed to walk those.
We are. There's no think about it. We are.
This better be the last lever.
Ah, that.
No, we dropped down again.
So before anybody says anything, I'm gonna make a hot take. I think water temples in Zelda are fine. People are just being babies. That's my take. Oh no, a dungeon that you have to go into rooms sequentially. Whatever will I do? The only one people that can, the only dungeon, water temple that anybody can ever like feasibly complain about, is like the fucking
Majora's Mask one.
Yeah,
that takes like specific jump timing.
Specific jump timing and specific tube sequences, but like you go into a certain tube multiple times without realizing you're making progress. That's the only one I will sit there and say, no, your complaint is very valid for this one. Otherwise, it's just like, oh no, water puzzle, whatever will you do? Water go up, dungeon complete. The PV's, no, did they release pics of it yet? Did that live letter finally come out?
I think you gotta go around, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the case.
It doesn't have enough lift. It gets there like halfway and just sustains itself.
Yeah, there's a lever that we gotta... The lever somewhere.
There's a treasure chest down there.
I know, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm just like, do I care enough?
It's treasure. Get it.
It's an ancient coin.
Yeah. Now you have one more for whatever the fuck we need those for.
Ah, yes, this entire pile of redstone that I never use, but I have. For the time that I may use it, I never do, but I have it. Just casually called fucking RPG Treasure Hunters Quarters. Ah, fuck. I'll pack my bags. Yeah, we're missing a fucking lever somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I assume it's somewhere in this room.
It has to be. Or did we pass it by it like 5 times and just completely ignore it? That shit makes that hover go by way faster. Yeah, I think there's a lever somewhere in here that we're just like completely glossing over. There has to be. Because we can't get over there without that lever right there. Oh wait, that's not a lever. And yeah, cross that way. Ba-la-la-la-la.
Where the hell we need to...
Where is the Stinky Man? Can you point on the map where the Stinky Man is? Right there. Where is he? He's right there. I don't see him. He's right there, you bastard!
How many times did we float past that?
Way too many. That's why it got really aggressive suddenly, because I had a feeling it was just like right there.
It was right in front of us and we didn't see it. Man, who
There's no number by it. This ruin is not that
would
big.
turn out to be foreshadowing.
There's no number on that key item. This map is not huge.
Okay, that puts your brain at ease.
Boy, howdy does it. Every time I see like something ruins 1, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yep, like the battleships.
The battleships with the battleship map 6. The implication that this map is number 6 implies that there is in fact a shit ton of other maps. Okay, we can't get so lucky on this one. We're gonna have to do this one on
Oh, we're
foot.
doing this manually? What? Oh. You were saying?
We have to do it manually, intelligently. Her head was in the right space with the first time we fucked one of these.
There we... Anything tucked away down here?
Of course. Well, this is.
Oh!
Yeah, I was about to say, like, don't fucking say not. There's 2 ways that we gotta look at.
Way too soon.
Another fucking gold coin. What for? I don't fuck.
Something.
You know what I think is actually happening?
What?
The treasure maps that these are for, we're accidentally discovering them before they could even be propagated. And because we already have those spots mapped out, they can't propagate anymore. So there's just like this leftover lack of data.
I don't know if that would be the case. Maybe in an older, but
Why would a game ask you to buy something that you already have done manually?
completion's sake?
I feel like the game would just be like, let's just fucking, we'll just remove this from the list.
I mean, maybe there's an achievement for owning all the treasure maps, and that's why.
I mean, I can check. I'm pretty sure there's not. I think it's literally just there in case you're having trouble finding treasures. Which in and of its own right is an accessibility thing, and I'm pretty okay with. Like, we don't have to use it. It's not gonna affect our gameplay if it's there.
Yeah.
You know, something that a lot of people should be uttering when they complain about certain things being in certain games. Like, my guy,
Like Thief's Teeth.
it's there not for you. It will not affect your gameplay by not using this one particular thing. Why are you making this your entire personality set? Woke game,
What is in here apart from a nice looking room?
It's a boss arena.
Well, may as well be a boss arena with these 2 chuckle fucks.
Ooh!
Yeah, hi camera.
So it goes.
Reminds me of people also making their only personality trait. Skill-based matchmaking sucks. Yeah, it's because they can't fucking smurf people.
Full game. Yeah, I fucking hope a game won't put you to sleep, genius.
I genuinely think the hatred of skill-based matchmaking is the funniest shit ever.
I love that the most vocal opponents of skill-based matchmaking are all fucking Call of Duty content farmers.
Oh, no. Have you seen the most recent take about that?
No.
How, like, one dude is so fucking mad about skill-based matchmaking, and then somebody called out a Street Fighter profile being like Stone 1.
Oh my.
He was mad that he got placed in Stone 1, so he decided to deride skill-based matchmaking as a whole. Because he was getting dominated by people who were supposed to be worse than him. It needs to be on fucking scrub quotes so fucking bad, but I think the person who runs...
hatred of skill-based matchmaking is so funny because you are not going to win this fucking argument, buddy.
Well, like... The dude who made the fucking...
Turn around. This is the wrong way.
Huh? No, it's not. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Oops.
We're right back where we came.
But yeah, it's... I'm like really sad that scrub quotes kind of went away. But I also understand why they said we stopped, because like the spirit of this account just kind of became meme posting and not actually like, you know, what it was originally supposed to be, which was taking the piss out of people who were just making a big deal out of nothing.
Yeah. Like you know, all the billions of people who completely lost their minds because Daisuke Ishiwatari finally came out and said, oh yeah, we can confirm that Bridget's trans now. And people just still cannot be fucking normal about it.
I just think it's funny that the people who can't be fucking normal about it are just like, what, you'd rather the person just be a femboy? Like, I don't know what you're actually do you know what you're actually advocating for here? Like, either way, the character's gonna be fucking trans.
It's literally that one fucking meme edit from Mulan saying, wait, you're not actually a cute boy, you're actually a girl? I can't believe I was almost attracted to a chick.
Yeah. I'm straight, I only jack off the femboy, she's trans though. Yeah. I actually used to know somebody who unironically said that. They got bent out of shape when somebody changed their RP website profile to dictate that their character was trans, as they very clearly dictated in the description, and like one dude fucking got really bent out of shape about that because he was mad that like that apparently objectively harmed his sexuality, and I'm just like,
that's a whole other conversation you should be having with yourself and maybe a therapist.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, what are they doing to fucking hurt you? You were already fucking using their character as fucking wank material. Like, what the fuck are you like going on about?
How dare you make me confront my own sexuality, which is an aspect of humanity that has never been set in stone. Go fuck yourself.
They claim that they were straight.
Oh, these are one and done, huh?
No, in this room.
The layers of repression in the online right-wing spheres is labyrinthian. I still think about that statistic that apparently right-wing politicians are the like most frequent users of fucking grinder hookups.
You wanna know about my favorite thing that I've seen come out of the recent years? Anytime you say that Aiden Ross might be in the closet, he gets really big. What is it really? Oh. Yeah. Every time you say Aiden Ross might be in the closet, he gets really fucking bent out of shape. Even though that dude perks up for fucking Andrew Tate so fucking much.
Oh, yeah.
He perks up in a way that actually makes it seem like he might actually be into men. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Like, we are clear, like, given how much they love to fucking beat the drum about going back to tradition, I can't believe we've gone back to the ancient Rome tradition of being so misogynistic you become attracted to men.
Yeah. Just like the dude is just fucking waiting for people to take the piss out of him so aggressively.
Yeah, see, this is the... Oh, hello.
Are we getting lore, or is this just a...
well, there's a water station there, so I'm guessing we're in for something big.
An altar.
Oh, I was gonna say, if we're gonna do some fucking grave robbing suddenly.
What? What the fuck?
Hello?
Sir? Who put this octopus on the wall? The Kraken! Oh, he actually has commentary about it.
By the way, Prince, are angels real?
Sure. If there are fiends, gotta be angels, right?
Yeah, what if hot people are hot? Yeah, it's like fucking the amount of fucking freedom you experience when you just say, what if I could just, if it's okay that I'm just attracted to this person? Like,
And add 5% to the size of the pansexual pin.
Don't get your hopes up. They hardly ever come down here.
Ah, pity.
okay, but can we address the elephant in the room?
Let's see if he's got anything to say for. He does.
Face pansexual, absolutely.
Angel?
Indeed it is.
What's that urn below, to its left?
Right, because that's not the fucking elephant in the room. Okay.
It's cause they hate it when you take a leak against the wall. They're all about making people do their business in some specific place.
You sure that's what it's for?
Oh my god.
You'll see in a pot on the wall is like, that's a piss pot.
That's a chamber pot.
Hey, check this out.
There's something here. Something round.
I don't know, that looks pretty square to me.
Another urn, is it?
Ugh, it's used.
All right. That was a weird fucking exchange.
I mean, Toriyama writing is not above that. Remember that the whole reason Raditz was getting out after he threw Gohan in the pod was he was literally saying to himself, man, I gotta piss.
Dead end.
Oh shit, that makes me think. Was he holding it in that whole time he was fighting Piccolo and Goku?
He might have pissed himself when he got punched in the stomach.
He
Fuck.
might have pissed himself when he got hit by Gohan's flying headbutt.
I've got the slightest tingling that was a much more clever joke in Japan. Yeah, that's one of
There
the.
might have been like a language pun there.
Yeah.
Water running down that hole. Think it's a water slide or something?
I don't know. Find out.
Very funny, Prince. That's just a drainage channel.
You got a fucking hovercraft. There's nothing stopping you.
Absolutely not!
Oh no, he fell on a nipple lever.
Whee!
We have a Final Fantasy VI. Oh, I was joking.
Yeah!
Are we gonna fight Amaro here in a bit?
Dun, 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 dun.
Look out!
Wait, are we actually like going through a Final Fantasy VI like river
Raft
rapid
moment?
scene?
Well, we're not circling the same location 2 or 3 times, so don't worry about that. Sorry, what? I didn't catch that.
What's that, bro?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the concussion. A fucking impact brave.
Just the heavy thump. Hover over it. Okay. I want to actually participate in this scene.
Oh, imagine if we have a boss fight at the end and it's like it's
have,
not
like,
killing
no
you,
fucking
but it's going to
HP.
remove health based on how many times you crashed.
I thought I was a gunner.
Hey Vespa, you want to know a very efficient way to kill someone? Remind them that the next live-action Disney movie is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I am the Kraken. I've decided that you have bumped into too many rocks, thus activating my Fury mode.
I'm worried about what's been making all that racket.
You know what? Fuck you, Platter Bunny.
Let's call it out and see what it is.
Huh?
Should I cue up Leviathan's theme?
Come on now!
Depends on if the boss theme is cool or not.
Stop this!
Huh?
Oh, hello.
Oh, you've done it
Oh, yo,
now.
hold on.
Look at this fucking tentacular.
Fucking Hullbreaker Isle Chaotic?
It's looking this way. What do we do, Prince?
We're cornered.
Didn't think this far ahead. Nah, forget it! Let me handle this!
Oh!
Oh,
That,
shit.
you overgrown octopus!
You know, what'd be really funny
say it's
is,
more of a squid.
wow, that's doing not a lot of damage to us.
That went
actually.
right through the rocks. Fuck you.
Take it out, Prince.
Oh, I know what it's wanting us
What
to
a
do.
formidable
Okay.
beast.
Good way to break in the hovercraft, though. Oh, shit. Okay, no, I see.
Let the beast have it.
Spent the time on making a better gun, but that's fine.
I mean, you did the best with the parts that are available to you at the moment. I think the boss health might scale up a little bit more than was anticipated.
Yeah.
Assuming story bosses are hit by the game's level scaling algorithm.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get... This dude's doing, like, virtually no fucking damage.
Let the beast have it.
Like, I might actually...
Oh.
I was joking about the Hullbreaker part.
Just crash into the fucking tentacle.
I was
Formidable beast.
actually joking, and here we are. This is just Hullbreaker Isle hard. You remember that dungeon, right?
Yeah, I remember that bait.
Like you're kind of getting what I'm going at, right?
Yeah. Or Sastasha hard if you prefer.
Sasha Hard was more just like a weird not this.
What a formidable
Like,
But like sort of this.
it was the fucking run back that we got in at the end of Endwalker was much better. Where it was literally just the same kind of fight, but actually mechanically better.
Go for it, Prince.
Well, I thought he's gonna be tracking his shot. You see that?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the tentacles track well enough. See?
Yeah, that took all of our nitro. I gotta be careful with that.
The bullets seem to be hurting.
Yeah,
Lots
the
of things
bullets.
seem to be hurt by bullets, Rao. What are you talking about? Ow.
It's fine. It's barely doing fucking damage to us.
I know, but I was like, that surely that should put you out of range, right?
Go for it, Prince.
Oh my god. Wait, are you fucking serious?
Bullets seem to be hurting.
Just dump all the ultimates. Fuck it. Look, if you got him, fucking burn him, man.
Outbeast the beast.
Yeah, just like, nah. You want fucking stay stationary? Let's stay stationary for a minute. And he's like, no. Hold up.
As you just punch out half of whatever viscous liquid serves as a substitute for blood.
The homie with his fucking blue blood, just like, I think it's off cooldown.
Going, don't let up.
Oh. 70%. 80.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it caught onto our bullshit.
Watch out for attacks from the water.
Yeah, okay. It's good on the devs for actually just, like, making so it's not a fucking reliable solution.
Okay, you want to camp the rocks? Well, guess what happens when he's at 10%?
Yeah, like... Play the fucking mechanics, homie.
There you go. You still burned him down pretty quickly, though. Goddamn.
Yeah, that was funny. Just fucking dropping Outrigger and the fucking machine gun on his ass. Oh, I guess we're learning how to swim now, huh? I'm gonna laugh if this unlocks our swim mechanics. Oh, oh, that's peak Toriyama too, damn.
Oh, that good old-fashioned slapstick never gets old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, there's greenery in the background.
Oh, hey, we're at the Peachy Spring.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Ow!
Monkey was like, is he dead? I'm gonna poke him with the stick.
Where the heck am I? I don't recognize this smell. Ugh. This air's way too pure for my tastes. I feel sick.
I love pollution.
From the old man.
Just drink it straight from the smokestack.
I love oil. I love drinking crude oil.
Pure, unfiltered crude oil.
Looks like it's Biel's to the rescue.
Favorite NPC from Arzette. She's just so fucking charming. Just cartoonishly over the top. Oh, that's not too big.
Hold up. I need a second.
That's not bad, actually. Like, Sandland's still much bigger. He just walked out of the room. I'm just letting him walk out of the room. I'm not continuing. So how y'all folks doing today? Hopefully I've been a pretty good distraction for y'all. I don't know when he's coming back. Yeah. There might be a third land. I think so as well. Because there was a left and right arrow. Yeah, I think it's been a roller coaster for us all. But again, hopefully this has been a good distraction for y'all.
Okay, I'm back. I needed a drink after seeing we have another world map.
It's actually not bad. Look at it. Like, see how this is? You see the edge here?
Oh my god, I saw the name.
You see the edge, right?
No, I see the name. Biscuit region.
You see the edges of the map, right?
Yeah, what about them?
That's Sandland in comparison. So it's not going to be that big. Sandland's still bigger and still got a lot to explore. But this looks like at least half to 2/3 of the size of Sandland.
Yeah, but that's still not nothing.
Yeah, it's not an insignificant amount. It's just, honestly, I'm excited to get more.
It also depends on how they lay out the terrain and what to do within it, if you ask me.
Yeah, if it's like not a lot of map because there's a lot of cliff sides, then it's
yeah, because it's looking like there might be more verticality now that we're deeper in and we have the hovercraft.
Can we swim? Oh.
It's shallow enough we don't have to worry about that.
The devs anticipated it. I was at the waterfall, what the fuck?
Come on out. It's useless to hide from a fiend.
A fiend? A real demon?
Well, Just look at all of you crawling out of the woodwork.
You really are a demon.
What are demons doing in Forest Land?
Huh? We're in Forest Land?
I thought it was just in Albany.
Wow, this is awesome. I've never seen a demon before.
Look at this fucking Melvin. This gormless ass Melvin.
Safari? Surround them! We can't just stand by and let these filthy demons invade our home!
Feels just like, hey, that's racist.
Oh boy, not this again. Don't tell me you guys are part of the Forest Land Army too. Nah, doesn't matter. If it's a fight you want, I'll give you one.
Watch out!
All right.
Touches you. Cursed.
Frame 1 rocket launcher.
Oh, the bullets hurt more than the rockets. All right.
Forest Land Army, goon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The rocket did like 1 HP of damage. The bullets were just like chewing away at my health bar. Hold up, watch the guy.
That hurt, you stupid. Ow.
24. What was your fucking plan, homie?
No! He touched me! It's all over! This is the end for me!
Quit your whining! We have to protect our country! We can't let these despicable monsters corrupt our home!
Nobody tell him.
Say that again, you little.
One time, feels just far enough away from his home where he has the confidence to say fuck.
Wait, Prince!
Old man! Thief!
Looks like you ran a little wild.
Ha! That'll teach him to mess with the Fiend Prince.
I say they could do with more punishment.
He just walks over and kicks the blonde in the face one more time.
Please, I beg you, forgive them.
Is this our Master Roshi?
Who are
Let's
you?
see. I see that beard. Come on.
Let's go!
Holy shit! Holy mother of Giles flat top.
He helped me and Thief when we washed ashore. We owe him.
This man's glorious beard.
Huh.
Head like a fucking freshly picked carrot. Look at this man.
Prince Beelzebub.
This man. No, I'm gonna fucking say it. This old man's a pussy slayer. Look at that beard.
You had to say it while I was fucking drinking, didn't you?
Lango is a good ass name.
That's enough, Udo.
Oh, are we getting noodle puns?
Yeah, because Udo is an udon, but what would
Your
Lango be?
disrespect toward our guests beggars belief.
Guess? You're not thinking of recruiting them to the resistance.
Linguini, yep. The noodle puns.
I can see it, but it still feels like a tiny bit of a stretch.
Come. Let us
Let's wait for a third name drop.
Yeah.
I guarantee you this is the noodle pun.
Because
Or at
we
least the
had,
pasta pun.
because we have like fucking baked sweets and so forth for the names of the regions of both Forest Land and Desert Land. Because we have the Biscuit region, you know, Biscuit, Bonds region, Roti region.
I think this is a wheat pun. This entire place.
Yeah. Gonna find a motherfucker named Capel.
My sincere apologies.
Oh my
Beelzebub.
god.
Many in Forest Land fear demons, I'm afraid.
This is pretty as fuck. What the
Don't worry
hell?
about it.
This
Nothing.
genuinely looks like this could be an area in fucking Dragon Ball around where Goku's family lives. What
Nah,
the
I was gonna
fuck?
say this is where fucking Piccolo trained Gohan. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh my god, please!
So far, so
They're
good.
juking! They're juking!
Soldier Bee, honey.
It's not fast, but I fucking love this vehicle.
Here we go.
I've always loved hovercrafts. They're always cool as shit.
And there's some of our first Forest Raptor scales.
This is pretty as fuck. I'm gonna be real.
Like, something about when how Toriyama can do backgrounds and how people can translate those into 3D environments that you can walk around is probably one of my favorite things about some Dragon Ball games. Like, that's one of the reasons I love Kakarot so much, is it's just, let's make these environments physical spaces you can fly around in. And I fucking love that. It's actually part of the reason why I think I learned to, why I had some qualms with Xenoverse having time limits, because it's like a pseudo MMO, is that you don't get a lot of time to really appreciate some of the cool shit that they put in the environments, even if they are kind of small.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I think that's another reason why I like the hovercraft, is you don't have to worry as much about the vehicles only fight in your front-facing orientation.
I hope this thing's got some good fucking weapons.
It seems like it's doing a good job with what it's got.
I mean, this is our basic kit. We haven't seen its other parts of the kit.
True, but it's still doing good damage as far as trash mobs are concerned. Also, I think you just royally hosed up their nest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Right here?
Yeah.
I still can't get used to just how stunning this country is.
No. They're bees. They're doing a community service. You save that sort of ire for wasps.
They're hornets.
It says bee in the item description. I'm gonna assume they're bee.
Their physical etymology is most definitely hornet adjacent.
Well, they're calling them bees, and they look and they seem to be bee colored.
Yeah. And they come from the ground, right?
I don't know.
They're
They
yellow
come from somewhere.
jackets.
Well, so it goes.
These are yellow jackets to me.
To you, okay.
I mean, they're literally yellow. It's like physically and everything.
Yeah, but the game's calling them bees.
Doesn't mean it's fucking right. Their nests in the ground. They're fucking territorial as fuck. They're long-bodied. They're fucking hornets. Plain and simple. We're all yellow
they're not
jackets
hornets?
specifically.
Forestland Army's no joke. Down
What?
to the lowest ground.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, what if they're not hornets,
Their
though?
soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army...
I've tried my hardest not to say the cop-out phrase that I could totally fucking say. Because it wouldn't be nearly as funny as just going cool and leaving it at that.
There's so many monkeys, I keep wondering if the game wants you to shoot them.
Is that the swimmers or is that somebody else?
That might be somebody else.
No, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through.
Oh my god, they're fucking wrestlers.
Ah, shame we couldn't see how he died.
You ever see a person speed run a cremation?
They were wrestlers, yep. Look at him hype up the crowd.
Yeah, look at them. They're working their shoot.
They're gonna keep doing it.
Or no, they're like actual like sports wrestlers, not pro wrestlers.
Fucking Andre the Giant wannabes. Not that much more. I was like 20 more than the last one we did.
Yeah, I think I stand by the amount that these give you. I think scales with your level.
Don't think they scale with their with the level. I'm pretty sure I can look back at the footage and see that number only increase based on story progress.
Yo, if a wrestler managed to mostly soak a tank round, I'd mark the fuck out. Same.
I'd be like, oh shit.
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing
He
patterns.
took the 20mm to the chest! Oh my god!
Yo, if someone could actually do that, the only thing that could fail them is the storyline. Let's be real.
Vince McMahon taking notes of who to call for his documentary.
Yep.
His self-made documentary that he's working on.
Because he's pissed that the Netflix documentary was
too truthful.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little too much for his comfort.
What do you mean the human trafficking part was also included in there? That wasn't supposed to be in there.
I hate that that's an actual thing, and it's one of the few things that even people who keep up with the scuttlebutt were surprised by. Is just, oh, this man was genuinely involved in so many crimes against humanity. I was not aware of how many that turned out to be.
The dude kind of rubbed me as like somebody who would either get damn near human trafficking or flat out do it. The fact that it turned out he was doing human trafficking was me going like, I'm a little surprised, but at the same time, oh look, the Alpha and the Omega.
Oh, yeah, no, like, Vince is just a straight-up fucking narcissistic sociopath.
He's a fucking villain.
He is. And it's like, he's got this weird degree of control and, like, actual charisma that even people who fucking hate him and get mad at him are somehow able to just brush it off, even though they know they probably shouldn't be.
Armor up. He actually got some pretty good hits on me.
Oh, it's got like a serrated like beak mouth. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got a few good hits on me, so I have to.
Omega Raptor scale, by the way.
Do you not see the title up above?
No, I saw. It's just it's setting in. It's setting in.
Yeah, like, hey, remember all those materials that we were just like, where are we gonna get these?
Here we go.
I just mean like the actual name of the creature is setting in now. Like we had the Alpha, now we have the Omega. If we put them together, we'll have like a Raptor Virgil.
Makes a huge difference.
No, it's literally the first Raptor boss and the last Raptor boss.
Fucking okay, fine. Anti my fucking joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna anti your fucking joke. I'm gonna give them credit where credit is due. They actually did something fucking clever with it.
Here we go.
And they called it the Beta Raptor. That would have been funny though.
Just a little bit. But then that would open the door of, okay, are we going to have Delta Raptors? Are we going to have Sigma Raptors? Beta Raptors?
No, it would just be Beta, and we'd have to ask whether or not it was made by Mojang.
The Beta Raptor should have unfinished animation.
Exactly. Just like T-posing like a human.
No. Make it a wireframe.
Don't want to be seen. That said, we can't always evade them.
Great, charging right at him is
We don't want to be seen. Proceeds to fire cannons in the canyon.
Oh yeah, and this dude's still here cowering.
Yeah, you talk to him and he goes away. He doesn't give you anything.
I wish more people did
Careful
that.
in the swamp. It's slow going.
Hi. Bye.
In some places,
okay.
there's no solid ground.
Yeah, you just talk to them and they fuck off. I wish more people did that.
Kind of. At least it won't sweep you away.
Big boy.
Let's not stick around.
Big blue boy.
As we just unload an entire clip of fucking machine gun ammo.
Big blue boy.
Just rises from the, well, not briny depths, but you get what I mean.
I need to make a Croc OC at some point and just not go with the same fucking weird Texas bully persona that everybody goes for with them.
It's slow going. In some places, there's no solid ground.
Like quicksand?
Did we not just hear this fucking line?
I think it was interrupted at just the right point from the combat encounter that it restarted.
Let's not stick around.
We'll be fine as long as we watch our step. Let's go!
Thief, you okay, buddy?
Heart symbol. So there are bandits here too?
Let's keep our eyes open and profile low.
10 mil heavy machine gun.
Get us into trouble, right? You're a broken record. Why should a fiend like me have...
Like, fucking crocodile people don't have to be assholes. It's like, fucking, that's like the first thing you should look at on a list of things to not to do with those kind of characters. It's like, yeah, they're an alligator. Are they an asshole? Fuck no. Why would they be? A little protective, but you know.
And we have ruins here too, goddamn.
Where is our mark? Oh, we're going like the opposite.
Yes, we are.
Okay. like, I really feel like people should have a, like,
Pass through here.
a list of things they should avoid when making characters.
It's surrounded by
And
cliffs,
like, almost
thick
all of those
vegetation.
lists
Hard
should
to
include the
see,
words, are they an
it's easy to
asshole? And
defend.
it should be a don't make an asshole.
Into their location, huh?
Or
I mean,
if
I
you do
wouldn't
make an
say that
asshole, give them a good
exclu-
reason.
Yeah, like, don't say hard no, just try to think of yes and. Or yes but. Something like that.
Like, if they're gonna be an asshole, make them an asshole for a good reason. Don't just be like, well, they're an asshole. Why are they an asshole? Because they're a bully. Okay, cool. I hate them.
Look at those forest soldiers hanging around.
Why should I root
over
for this
there.
character? Are they a villain? No, they're the protagonist. I
Don't
hate
want
them
to be
even more
seen.
now.
That said, we can't always evade them.
The reason why Zatch Bell's
Wait,
so
charge
fucking
it right
good.
at him.
Dude's a
More
bully,
light
but he stops
down.
being a bully after a while.
I have not heard about that series in fucking years. Holy
It is
shit.
better than people give it credit for. Mine have likes jerk. It's really funny you say that because I noticed so many OCs feeds includes its likes jerks. Yeah, that's a fun low hanging fruit to see. Is my character dislikes mean people, and I'm just like, yeah, that's it.
Like, if you're gonna make a like and dislike sheet, you gotta do something interesting, kind of like Guilty Gear character like and dislike sheets, where you have wild shit like, and this is true, like, makes hobbies, making buckwheat noodles through a Rube Goldberg machine.
Or one of my favorite likes and dislikes, likes getting in fights, boxing, dislikes broccoli.
My guess, that
Just this
of the
most
terrain is too
mundane
rugged to build
thing after
sizable
being
settlements.
headed by
So as a
like
result,
this guy,
whatever
this person
towns do
loves to
exist must
scrap.
be dense.
You guys are Anne's resistor buddies, right? Those Forest Land Army creeps kidnapped her.
Yes.
Oh, now we got the Toriyama palm trees in here. Let's go.
I saw that. I'm looking for like the sphere trees too.
Tank brigade to try to determine the princess's location. Once they discover where she was taken, we will devote all our forces to the task of freeing her.
Yeah, no. If you're gonna have a like and dislikes thing, just be funny with it. Like again, just having like shit that makes them stand out, and then the most mundane thing following right behind it. Fuck it, do a fucking Monty Python thing. Likes outdoors, likes lumberjacking, likes pressed flowers. Like, fucking... The amount of complexity you can give a person by just giving them, like, one mundane thing amongst a bunch of, like, oh, that stands out quite a bit.
Like, there's a vast difference between they're a jerk because I want them to be versus they're a jerk, but there's, like, different layers as if you're willing to, like, put up with them.
Yeah. Like, fucking... Oh my god, listen, this is gonna be topical as fuck. The reason why, like, Vegeta works...
Yes.
He's a dick, but like he's a dick because his entire race got wiped the fuck off the planet, and
because they're well
he
looked
wants
at.
to have his empire that he was promised. But it's okay with just having his family because that's his empire now.
Not to mention he was raised amongst the people of meritocratic, militaristic bullies, essentially, who were tacitly complicit in a literally selling planets like their real estate by genociding the previous tenants, and now he's having to process having so much of what he believed in just completely shattered because of one chance encounter with one so-called low-class Saiyan who got together with his friends and beat the shit out of him harder than he's ever been beaten in his
Forest land
life.
isn't all plants. There's lots of rocky cliffs too.
Well, also
The environment's not
like
as hostile
the
to
whole
life
thing
as
with Vegeta
Sandland,
being an
but
egotistical
still
asshole is he's an
dangerous
egotistical
in its own
asshole
right.
that you can impress,
Wouldn't have
which
it any
makes
other
that
way.
one
Makes
particular
stuff more
flaw about
exciting.
him a good trait because he has a standard instead of just being that asshole you can never impress.
Not to mention, there's one thing that some people tend to overlook or muddle, and even some
His fucking pride in seeing Kava.
spin-off material that even some spin-off material tends to get mixed up, and it's the fact that his rivalry with Goku is not specifically with him. It's that he wants to be the best that he can be as a fighter, and Goku just so happens to be the most consistent barrier to overcome, and him being number one. That's literally it.
The best elaboration of that being Team 4 Star's Super Bits.
Funnily enough, there's actually a bit in Kakarot where they expand on his time with Trunks in the Time Chamber when you do the fucking History of Trunks special DLC episode, where they actually show that him having a conversation to that effect with Trunks to show that they've actually bonded a little in that 1 year in the chamber. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, actually, thinking about it, I don't think we ever see Vegeta outwardly be an asshole to Trunks. He's just kind of like, not necessarily.
No, we definitely see him be an outward asshole to Trunks. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, not in a way that of like disappointed dad, just like what we learned is just literally just a Saiyan way. Instead of just like, yeah, fuck my son. Like, he's just a piece of shit. He'll never do anything right. It's like, no, he should be a fucking prideful, like a proud Saiyan. He's got Saiyan blood in him. Fuck it.
There's also the fact that literally Trunks' first interaction was while Vegeta was still riding the high of having attained Super Saiyan. So that's like the second biggest his ego has been in the fucking series.
Yeah.
The first biggest being Super Vegeta when he handed Semi-Perfect Cell his ass.
Hey, yo, you see that shit?
Oh, yeah, I see that. Look at that fucking peel-off machine. Hello. Oh my god, no, it's literally the peel-off machine. Fuck off.
Swing. Holy shit. I feel like I'm fighting Gilgamesh right now. What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's got a fucking Wario barge. You see that?
Yo! Give me some parts.
Hell yeah.
All right, we got the machine gun. We just gotta get
arm scrap.
We just gotta get the frame now.
We are a step closer.
We have almost all of the parts but the frame.
I see ruins.
They're just sitting right there out in the open.
No, we're good, buddy. We're like gonna push the story a little bit more.
Yeah, let's see if we get like a town or something, and that'd be a good place to call it, maybe.
We better call it Peel Off Machine. It's either gonna be called the Peel Off Machine or Songs for the Deaf.
Peel Off Machine.
Oh no, wait, no, we're calling it Astley.
Yes, we just discussed this.
Yeah. Like, if we don't call it Astley, we're definitely gonna call it a fucking name it after a Queens of the Stone Age song.
Yeah.
Especially after that fucking charge we just saw. That fuck.
Did you ram it to death?
It ran into me and it apparently classified that as a fucking impact.
Yeah, that's what you're going to tell the cops when they investigate the animal corpse on the road.
I was in reverse. Motherfucker ran into me.
Look.
Check the dash cam, bitch. Check the dash cam.
Look, RFK's gotten 2 for 2 on that. I'm sure you could get away just fine.
The worms are back.
What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
I don't know. Fucking take your pick.
I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets. Probably fish as well, given the easy access.
Cool.
Thank you.
Hi.
I just want to see what he had. Sometimes they have parts. Apparently that's just random.
Okay.
They'll just randomly pop into their inventory. Like, the only ones that aren't random are the stationary ones.
Ooh, water station. That'll be a fast travel point.
Also, Vespa making yet another probably amazing clip.
My sick-ass drop kick on the Ford Raptor causing the femurs to eject out into my skull. I am declared dead on the way to the hospital.
So there are ruins in Forestland too, are there?
It's like doing a fucking Doom 2016 glory kill on yourself. Speaking of Doom, I hate that sounds like the exact same like stock Panther sound. I think they sampled for some of the demon groans in Doom, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Slower. Oh. Huh? about that part. Let me
We
its
gotta go
combat.
check 'em out.
No, wait, I don't want any. Sick of fighting. Going passive now.
Okay, so it uses more gauge, but it recovers faster.
It's almost 1-to-1. Almost 1-to-1.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
What?
When I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want.
Just ram into the nearest tree after he says, drive with care.
What?
Huh? Just drive with what?
The stockest of stock explosions.
This Rao gives
Oh,
Beals
shit,
this.
another water refill station already.
Yeah, it's the village like right. Rao just gives Beals the same expression fucking the cartoon Steve Harvey does. That's when somebody says meet fuck Kingdom Steve.
Yeah.
Mean fuck Kingdom Steve!
Oh, hey,
Mean, huh?
that box.
I can't believe all this greenery exists.
It's
right
probably
next to
another fucking
Sandland.
journo that we've been completely.
Worn out
Yeah.
history book.
Another journo that we just completely fucking ignored.
It
I'm
must
gonna look
come
up
down
if there's
to
any
climate.
rewards for doing those.
More than anything, all the
It might
rain you
just be
get here makes a
backstory.
huge difference.
I feel like there's a part behind it. If there is, I'll do it off stream. And then we'll spend a little while reading them.
Really sturdy, but I bet I can break it with the force.
Hello? I do think it's funny that because we're in a whole different environment, those rocks are differently colored so they stand out so much more.
No, those are tier 3 rocks.
Tier 3?
Yeah, there's tier 3 hard. A lot of grotto.
Oh my god, is there ever? There's a lot of enemies. He can come back here whenever.
Did you know you can see the ocean from the edge of Forest Land?
Steve, where the fuck have you
Guess
been
I
for the past
did
5
wash up
minutes?
by the sea. Yeah. Didn't really think to take it in then. The sea sure is huge.
That's why it's called the sea. Because it's spelled with the C.
Man, if they ever decided to do a part 3 at some point with like the proper chutzpah behind it, I wonder if there would have been a will to do like Ocean Land after Forest Land.
Just fucking left area from fucking Xenoblade.
Yeah, maybe
There's this
actually.
floating jellyfish with like
big
sediment.
jellyfish titans interlocked together with biomes on top.
with like sediment and shit already collecting on them.
And some of them having like more beachfront with lots of sand. Some have way more greenery.
And some of them are just fucking weird.
Yeah, and some of them are just full of things that want to
Road's well
fucking kill you.
maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view.
I still think Xenoblade 2 has like my favorite
want to
environment
drive,
of the
do it with
franchise.
Yeah, they got fucking weird with that
By the
shit.
way,
They did.
Xenoblade
who are
X
you
is like
exactly? You seem to
barely
be
edging
very
that one
well
out though.
informed.
Xenoblade 3 comes close in places, but I feel like it sort of goes a little back to how 1 did it, and the fact there's not like proper towns like 2 had kind of hurts it in my book.
The most I managed to do for him was flee with his young, innocent
But then you have shit in
just a feeble old man.
in like Futures Redeemed, the Xenoblade 3 DLC, that kind of makes up for it because they get a little weird towards the end.
All right, there's our Spino.
I've been wondering. Clues
There's the
don't
3
happen
hut
out of the
home.
Yep,
I mean,
there's our hub city
Pulling
for
one
here.
off
Yep.
requires-
So we're gonna wrap right here because we're gonna get pulled into a big old fucking cutscene.
Right here, right here? Okay.
We got like 5 minutes left. So with that,
Thank you all so much for joining us. And, yeah, we got our alternate world map. Holy fuck.
anyways, I'm gonna do my closeout. We got at least one alternate world map here. We don't know if there's another one. There could be. I hope so. Anyways, thank you all. Let me get chat pulled back up. with that, thank you all. Now here's the question: would the leader of Oceanland be Ocean Man? Oh my god, please yes. Just get like all of fucking Oceanland's fucking name and references are all just Queen song. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. There's definitely not going to be a stream tomorrow because I got to set up all the VR stuff onto OBS to prep for our very immediate future VR streams, if it works out. Because I haven't ran OBS while doing VR, and if it like judders and shit, it's going to be very sickening for me. But let's go ahead and do our shout outs. I missed our shout outs last time, so let's go ahead and do some extra ones. Miyamoto Masatera, thank you for the follow. Bergrain Becky, thank you for the 2 bits last week. Laza, thank you for the $5. Nexus, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And your boy Vespa, thank you for your tier 1 sub. As well as our am I doing another set of bi-monthlies? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another set of bi-monthlies. All right, well, Zolani, thank you for the huge donation that got us into our index controllers milestone that is enabling us future VR stream. And Malkin for the coffee donation. I see you have a subscription set up as far as I'm aware. I'll start doing information collecting to do the bi-monthly shout out for November and December. And we'll roll from there. Have a good night, everybody. Stay true to yourselves and see y'all next time. I'm gonna go get some fucking sleep. Or fuck myself up in VR. We'll see.